Aaron, did you not bring dice?
What's going?
No, I got Matt's. There's a huge bucket of dice.
It's the reason why I had to bring like
I
extra
brought
dice.
dice,
It's
Bucket o' dice.
I brought dice.
yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. There,
And a
there we
character.
go.
Boat still needs to pick out a character.
All right. Where? Okay. Oh,
Here you go.
jeez.
Yeah.
There is no wrong answer, Mr. Bo.
Oh, there are. There are lots of wrong answers.
Where is the Are the okay? So this is not like ninja.
No.
Okay.
You got
You
like special
basically
operators.
people.
And these are in no.
These people could probably actually exist in real life.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any way that I
And
can
there's
tell
front and
just
back.
from a glance that like this person is actually pretty good?
Read their profession.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got a lot of scientists.
This one says hobo.
No, it says car salesman. Get it
Yeah,
right.
No, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm being extra
Mine
nice
says
and giving
smooth
everyone
operator.
extra 50
I mean,
points.
special operator.
50 skill points down here.
Need to-
Anything that goes over 50 points costs 2 points.
Okay.
Larry, have you ever played Delta Green before? Are you going to give the 2-minute lesson?
I'll give the 2-minute lesson.
Roll percentile. If you beat your
Yep.
percentile, you win. If you
Right.
don't, you lose.
Yep.
Otherwise, just take damage whenever Matt says so.
All right.
Or sanity.
You're in the direct.
This
line
one
of
was on the
fire.
top. It seems like it's the best.
That works.
Darius Fabian.
What a name. It sounds like a
Darius
50
Fabian.
crooner.
That's why I chose it. And I've got a bunch of pencils. If
You
anybody
should
needs
call
a pencil.
yourself the nefarious Darius Crooner.
Yeah.
Is there a power supply in that box?
There's a power supply in every box in this house.
Yeah.
Throw a quarter, you'll find a...
Anybody else need a pencil?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it, Aaron.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the good one.
Listen, I did everything I had to do. Now I don't do nothing.
You brought me, and that's
I
it.
got Leroy and you here.
Here.
Bo
This is
accommodated
actual
us.
pencil.
We got
Yeah,
Brent.
pen.
We got Terry.
Would that be better?
Sure.
We got the nefarious Darius Crooner. What do you have in there, Bo?
It's a little margarita.
Margatootie.
All right. Go ahead and put your 50 skill points, and then whatever you would have in a normal go bag, and then you need to put in 2
A normal.
bonds. So 2 people that you would
Yeah.
confide in.
Okay.
Oh, really? Do you have your go bag already?
Not on me.
You don't want to. You don't want to confine Ace.
I don't want to confide in
No,
you.
you don't want to confine.
Do I
Ace.
want to confide in you, Aaron?
Huh? What do you mean?
Do we need to have a
It,
special
it can,
bond?
no, it can be.
Anybody.
Any, I mean,
Oh, it doesn't have to be a
No,
player.
no, it can be like.
I
your
made up.
wife, your kid,
I made
your
up 4
trainer.
people. That's what I did,
Okay.
including a guy named Bingo.
I'm pretty sure the last person who was part of my bonds didn't he die? No, he's still alive.
Yeah. Oh,
Barely.
speaking of which, tiny vignette. You get a bunch of thank you cards because of Doppel Ace. Kind of doing some nice things in the world.
Yeah, this guy has a history.
Yes.
This isn't his first Delta Green mission.
Yes.
Doppel Ace.
This explains what I told you when we were playing pre-gen and you were like, I don't like that. I know.
I hate pre-gens. The whole point, the whole fun of it is being who you are.
Yeah, well, I knew we had limited time, so.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
Under the circumstances, you go with what you got.
Yep.
Okay. Since I don't want to drag us down in time too much, is there some sort of a way that I can give myself these 50 or the 50 skill points?
You
do
can
I
just
have
pick
to...
a skill and put 50 beside it.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Like languages, you can do 25 in 2 different languages.
Okay.
If you want to be like crappy.
Well, I don't want to be
Oh.
crappy, but I just don't want
You
to.
didn't say that. The
I don't
first
want to
time.
add
I
a
put that
Wilcox-like
down.
power over the proceedings.
You know, if you wanna-
Alertness 110.
You wish. God, that would take every skill point you got.
Oh, that would have been my extra feature. Just stuck it right
I
there.
now have 50 points in forensics.
For an anthropologist, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That'd be good.
That's the way you do it.
Can I just say languages, or do I have to be more specific?
No, you have what you speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I speak all languages. It's a
Universal translator.
Like Chinese and Russian.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to put that.
Swahili.
Or like Draconic
And-
and Latin, because why not? Everybody has that.
That's not Latin.
So, do we have time to do a quick around the table? Does everyone know their character well enough to know what's going on with them?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, Aaron, give us a quick rundown of what your person is.
Okay. My guy's name is Tomas. It is. It's Tomas McCuller. All right.
Ace already hates this.
Well, listen.
Yes.
People call him T-Mac for short. He's an
I'm never calling you
anthropologist
that.
from Miskatonic U, and he's a 50-year-old divorcee. He's got a girlfriend. He's got a stepdaughter, and of course, his beloved friend and comrade and the bartender, Bingo Jones.
Bingo.
That's right. My guy specializes in forensics and speaks Russian and French.
All right, Larry.
My guy's name is Gene Close.
Thank you.
I'm a special operator for. I work for Blackwater, American from Gig Harbor, Washington. I'm 54 years old. I am a widow, but I have a girlfriend and an adult son. I basically look like me, only handsomer and actually with some muscle.
And a little younger.
Mwah.
I think, yeah.
I can speak German and French.
I think him and T-Mac will be close friends.
John?
All right, my name is Darius Fabian, and I'm a special operator working undercover at the venture capital firm Sequoia Capital.
Oh, man.
My previous assignments have been to rush out, to ferret out the Russian and Chinese money flowing into Silicon Valley. I am skilled in Latin and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, boy.
I have very high charisma, and I am muscular.
Oh, man. Where are you from?
I am from Brooksville, Florida.
Okay, so you're not Brazilian. You're special. I was just thinking of a tall, handsome, muscular Brazilian.
He took a Zumba class.
Yeah.
That's actually what he did, and he's
I
calling
like it.
I am Derek Ace Connor. I am a car salesman who was a star football player in high school and part of college. Got hurt, dropped out of school. I'm from Kansas. I am mostly a car guy, muscular. I'm still fit, but not as fit as I used to be.
How old is your guy?
My guy is 27.
So half as old as me and Larry.
And I am persuasive. Very persuasive.
Hey, you're a used car salesman, so
I like it.
Yeah.
you can sell the demons cars. That's what
And-
you can do.
Just for fun, let's try not to bang the table with any blunt objects.
Oh,
'Cause
well,
that
I'm
will,
sure when we roll these dice, that won't hurt it at all.
Actually, that's a great point that I did not think of. Oh, somebody's already thought
You
of
got
it.
another one of those?
No, that's
Just
for
pass
my.
it around.
But the problem is, like, all the other dice are metal.
Yeah.
And there's some black ones, which are the plaster ones. So you pass those around.
I will roll in my shirt when the time comes.
I'm sure they're in the box.
Except for that one.
Yeah.
You have like a towel or something?
Oh, I got it. This works just fine.
We got it. All right, give us the 2-minute tutorial.
All right, 2-minute tutorial.
Oh,
Read this book.
Thank you.
Read the book, and then
It
you will
was
die.
the best of times. It was the blurst of times. No, I'm sorry. Why? It's not
All right.
my fault. The money keeps pouring in.
It's a Call of Cthulhu based game, so it's percentile. Whatever your skill is, you roll under your skill unless I give you a penalty or a bonus to it. So if you have a 50 in Brawl, you would roll 50 or below. If it's something easy to fight, I'll say add 20 to it, so it'll be a 70 or below to hit something. That's easy. The one house rule that I do have, everybody has a luck of 50. If you're doing a non-combat skill, the luck can be spent on anything that you missed. So if you're doing a computer science or research and you have a 50 in it and you roll a 52, you can spend your luck, which
Okay.
means you have 48 points.
Makes sense.
Which means your luck can go quickly. Doubles are crits. So if you're at 50 and you roll a 44, that's a critical success. If you're at 50 and you roll a 55, that's a critical failure. 100s are just go ahead and tear up your sheet.
It's over.
Yep. And 1 is I tear up my sheet because that's an impel. All right.
All right. Sounds
Simple.
good.
Combat will go through as needed, and sanity is probably the hardest mechanic in the game, and that's like 3 things.
Sounds good.
Yep, I love this game. All right. So, you are all working for a specific cell. The background in Delta Green is in the Dunwich in 1926, I think it was. If you don't know what the Dunwich Horror was, read a book, preferably H.P. Lovecraft. But the operatives that went in to actually clean up all the fish people in Dunwich started a special operation to help go through America, save Americans from the weird mythos, monsters, and things that haunt the world. And in the 70s, they thought they got it all, so Delta Green was disbanded. Late 80s, they figured out that the cowboy years, as they call it, didn't really clean up the mess like they were supposed to. In fact, they made a lot more messes. So it's not as an open society as it used to be. So now it's a more of a secretive operation. And you all have had some sort of paranormal adventure at one point, or contact of paranormal. And you were contacted by the agency. So you all are officially working for the government. Your personal files have a little green triangle, which is the only designation that you are actually working for Delta Green. If anything happens to you out in the field, you're disavowed and they don't know, no one knows why you were there. So, you all get a communique to meet at a office park in one of the by the hour rental office buildings. Go in, and it's a just empty conference room. There's a table, and there's a man standing at the end of the table. He's waiting for you all to come in. He's kind of pissed. You all should have been here an hour ago, but you know, you're exactly on time.
I'm just going to walk in, introduce myself, say hello to the new people, and we'll sit down right beside the gentleman we're here to meet.
You know him. It's Adamson.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm definitely going to say, how's it going? We kind of thought you were dead, sort of.
I got better.
It happens.
We have a situation. We have a agent who works for the FBI named Arthur Donnelly. His wife called a few weeks ago and said that his ex-wife had called and said that the alimony check hasn't come through yet, so we need to go find her ex-husband. That set the wheel in motion. The agency couldn't get hold of him through the normal contacts. The actual FBI, his home office, couldn't get through him. So they pinged his phone. They found him at 1206 Spooner Avenue in Brookhaven. And he doesn't live there. And the thematically correct state and everything else, so it's a few hours away from you all. They found him dead. He had committed suicide, apparently. We don't know why he was there.
How sure are we that it was suicide?
This is the reason why we're calling you all.
So really sure. Okay.
Yes. We don't know why he was there. It looked like his, and Adamson takes the folder and puts it on the table for anyone who wants to look at the dossier. It looks like he had sliced his own throat with a straight razor. The straight razor wasn't there. Does anybody want to look at the report?
Yeah, I'll definitely pick up the report and start going through it.
Oh, look, first roll.
He brutally cut his own head off while shaving.
Yep. That's a sanity roll. So that's a 43. and your sanity is 60. So you're good. What you see is... Anybody else going to look at
I don't read paper. You kidding me?
it? You're smarter than that. You're going to
Is
look
there
at
a
it?
forensic report in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it.
All right. Roll your dice.
Which is the first one?
Here.
83. 60.
What'd you roll?
83.
All right. You are going to take 1 point down. Sanity.
Yeah, never fails.
And it starts.
Did I find anything out?
All right. You're looking through the report, and it's pretty much spelled out that there was no weapon, but the blood spatter was everywhere. It looked like he had just sliced his own throat and collapsed.
Well, that's natural if you cut that artery right through there.
But what was the interesting part was there was no weapon. There was no razor blade. There was no knife. There was nothing. Roll your forensics.
$54. Nope, I didn't get it.
All right.
I'm feeling nothing right here.
You're looking at the pictures and you just see blood everywhere.
Your favorite boat.
I'm not looking at that report.
Do you have any medical? Like first aid or medical or...
I do.
Roll your medical.
I do have first aid.
No.
No.
I've got first aid. Let me give it a shot.
Yeah.
A 99?
Yeah.
That's a critical failure.
That's a critical failure.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
On a skill.
I only got 10.
Take 1 sanity. Be generous to start.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
As I'm watching these guys read these reports, I mean, do I notice a, sort of a...
Roll human.
Okay.
Human is basically your...
Perception?
Well, no, human is like...
Being able to read people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Read your actions.
Oh.
70.
70, and what's your human over here? Your human
I just put
is
a little
10.
mark right here. Like a,
Yeah.
like a wound mark. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You just see them, and they're looking at the report, and they're kind of shocked and taken aback, and you
Cold
just see them.
sweat.
Yeah, you can see that, but
I don't see anything else.
yeah,
Okay.
you have the feeling that you don't want to look at all. But what you two are noticing is there's a lot of blood.
Like a Raimi amount of blood.
More blood than came out of just one person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, as we're reading this, I'm going to report as I'm going through. This looks like this. This looks like, to the rest of the group.
I'm going to, kind of tap the old watch and go, do we know whose home that was?
That's one of the other questions we have. It used to belong to a... I'm going to butcher her name. Yamela. She was a college student. Apparently, 8 months before we found Donnelly in the house, she had committed suicide in the exact same place.
Same manner.
Same manner, same spot.
And where was the body found in the home?
In the master bedroom.
Well, I think...
Was the house occupied at the time?
She was in the process of buying it, from what we can find.
So it was empty.
She was just moving in.
Anything disturbed? Any signs of a break-in?
No.
How modern is the house?
It was built about 1909.
So,
Pretty
old.
Old. We don't know anything else about the house.
Do you know anything else about the surrounding property?
No, it sits on about a quarter acre of land.
So there are immediate neighbors.
There are immediate neighbors.
Any reports from neighbors about anything strange with the house?
There have been reports from the house, but nothing recent. There are a few oddities of missing people and some. It's quiet. And that's just what we can gather from preliminary police reports. They're having strange circumstances in the house. The only two that we really want to know about are Yalima and Donnelly's.
How far back do these strange occurrences go?
We don't know.
Do we know who built the house?
We don't know. The house wasn't on our radar, and we haven't. You're going to be the first feet on the ground.
That sounds like the next move to me, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Boots on the ground.
All right. Do you all?
We not pile in my Humvee.
You got a Humvee?
Yeah, well,
He's got whatever
it's
car
sort
he
of
wants.
mine. It's mine for today.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right.
How long would we drive? A couple hours?
Couple hours, he said.
Thematically appropriate.
Since we were called, did we bring our gear with us? I mean, that
it's
would
your
be
go
SOP,
bag, so yeah.
right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. He hands you a cell phone. It's one of the old school razor phones.
Burners.
It's got 2 phone numbers in it. It's got a Elizabeth Tucker and a email Yarrow. He says these are your friendlies in the neighborhood. If you need any help, you can call them. There's also a green box that we need investigated while you're in the same area. It's the Meadowbrook store. It's at 819 Dulark Lane, Unit 2230.
And just for out of game, what is a green box?
Green box is a storage facility.
You said Unit 230?
Yeah, 2230.
Is it related to this case, or is it just some?
We don't know.
Do we have any
Why is it on-
pieces of paper for notes?
Yeah.
Why is it on the radar?
Since he's writing on the bottom of his sheet there.
Green boxes are something you kind of keep track of. And if
They're-
one hasn't been visited for a while, it could be something like that unless there's a disturbance that's happened. Also, green boxes are fun. They're like little treasure troves for the idiots that want to go play in them. Guess where we're going first, folks?
Geocaching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Geo.
Sorry.
caching.
Sorry, I'm not as nerdy as you.
No, you got that right.
I remember when you guys used to go geocaching.
Yeah.
Did you used to go geocaching?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh man.
I was
Yeah.
right at the forefront of the geocaching movement.
He was one of those assholes that just take a little Polaroid picture of himself, put it in the box, and walk off.
That's not true.
He wouldn't put anything in the box.
I was there when you did it.
Take a picture behind me.
That was my next suggestion.
Gentlemen,
In various
So,
to
dresses.
the Humvee.
I'm going to go ahead and Google how close Darkened Lane is to Spooner Avenue.
It's technically like one town over, so
So not far.
thematically appropriate distance.
Okay.
It's not something that's going to take all day to go to. It's just outside of the normal.
So we'll go there first, unless anyone has an objection. We might be able to find some toys, or if we just check up on it, nothing's going on, we can just move on.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So he says the storage unit. So we'll just roll on up and act like we're supposed to be there.
All right. It's a small little unit. It's one of the open air ones. There's a 4-meter tall fence with razor wire on it, but you can just drive right in through the front gate. Anybody who wants to can roll a signet, which is your surveillance, to see if there are any cameras.
I'm not one to roll this.
Nope, I have no signet.
I have 20.
Well, that's.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
unless
a
you
20%
botch it.
I don't have any, so.
Okay. Can you just remind me one more time, just so I know? So I've got 20 in Signet.
Yes.
So that means when I roll,
You have to roll a 20 or less.
20 or less.
Bam! 7.
Nice job, Boat.
See, that would be a 20 or less.
Yes.
So, you see that there are actually the storage units have aisles, but there's one camera at the front of the aisle and one camera at the back of the aisle. They're not facing the actual units, so you can drive up and down
Without being seen.
Yeah, it's going to get the person walking into the unit, not what's actually in the units. It's mainly for checking license plates.
Okay.
All right, you drive to the self-storage. You follow the sign to say which one has 2230 in it. You drive past and you see that it's got a padlock on it and a bar going across it. It's like it's been repoed.
Well, that's not a problem for my good friend Force Entry Tool. So I'm just going to Force Entry Tool that thing right open.
Are you going to do it in the middle of the day?
Yeah.
Then if that's the case, I will post myself at the whichever vehicle's facing a direction to watch for.
Now, before you do that, I have lock picking as a skill.
Okay. Oh, you know what? We'll let you go first.
And then if it doesn't
and
work,
if that doesn't work, we'll do it. We'll do it old school.
Matt,
Sounds good.
Can we drive? So this thing is? Can you park the hump in front of it while we're messing with it, or is it?
Yeah, it's one of the ones where it's about
Let's park
30
the humpy
feet.
right in front of it. So
All right.
Okay, so I've got 25 in lock picking.
No, sir.
No.
You do not get it.
Well, I'm going to take Mr. Force Entry Tool, which I believe uses my strength, and play Pop-A-Lock. I got a 40. My strength is 80.
Wow.
I forgot how strong Ace was. Roll a stealth.
Stealth? I ain't got time for that. 24. Nope.
Nope. Okay. As you are,
I'm not here to be stealthy. I'm here to be Ace.
he's got a huge Humvee, for God's sake.
Yep. All right.
Subtlety's not his
As you
strong suit.
are pry barring the hell out of this lock, the attendant comes walking down the aisle. Hey, what the hell are y'all doing?
I'm going to say, excuse me, sir. I'm going to pull out my forged government badge. Say, we are here with the FBI. This container is under our investigation.
He's like, really? Can I see your the badges and everything?
I'm gonna puff up and walk towards him and hand him my forged badge. I have forgery.
I gathered, yeah.
What he doesn't know is he did a lot of them at one time, and his was the one he fucked up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It does not matter. He's kind of taken aback. He's like, yeah. Well, we had the lock on the door because the payment was 9 months overdue, and we were about to like sell everything that's in there.
Well, son, we're not going to be doing that. But what you are going to do is fetch me a fresh lock I can put on this when we're done.
Roll persuasion.
18.
That good? Okay.
Super good.
All right. He's just like, yes, sir, and he starts walking off.
Now we can lock this
Car
thing up when we're
salesman.
done.
Yep. All right. You gonna pop the other one open?
One with the other one, the other lock.
Yeah. There's like the big lock.
Oh,
that
yeah.
The office puts on and pops it open. All right. You know the routine. How are you opening the door?
I'm gonna be like, now, gentlemen, I know some of us are more seasoned than other ones here. I think I've done the heavy lifting. I'll let you guys enjoy the spoils. And I'll go and casually lean against this Humvee.
I'm gonna turn the flashlight on my phone, hold it up, and be like, okay, roll this sucker up. Let's see what we got in here.
Who's opening the door?
I'm also gonna. I'm inching behind the engine block of the Humvee.
Someone has experiences in green boxes and arachnids.
Arachnids.
Let's just open this sucker.
Yeah.
All right, I'll open it.
Go
up.
right ahead.
You got a gun?
No.
Okay.
I haven't.
Here's
I
what
haven't
I-
got my
here's
stuff
what I'm
out of my
gonna do.
bag yet.
It's
in
one
the
of
back
these
the
deals,
Hummer.
right?
Yep, just a roll gate.
So I'm going to roll it up, and as I roll it up, I want you standing right, sort of beside me with the light. Okay.
That's the plan.
So here we go.
Here we go.
All right. It looks like a regular storage locker. There are a quick overview of the room. You see an antique table, a sofa bed, two plastic wrapped twin mattresses, 3 biohazard containers, 2 bags of quicklime, 2 new shovels, 4 pairs of work gloves, one of those cool hat lamps. You're seeing a bunch of the small quart-sized metal gas containers.
Yeah.
You're seeing a couple of the larger plastic gasoline containers.
This is some sort of burn and burial startup kit. That's what this is.
Sitting on top of the table, you're seeing 2 Mossberg shotguns.
There we go. That's what we're here for, kids.
You can see a Nikon telephotic lens. It's one of those really big ones. You got the camera that goes with it. There's also a small garbage can that looks like it may have some paperwork in it because you're just looking through the doorway. And in the back of the storage unit is it's a small 4-foot long coffin.
We're not going to open that. I'm going to say, well, I think the best things to do is grab the shovels, grab the gas cans. Are the gas cans full?
They are empty.
They're empty. Then we can run by a gas station. Grab the guns.
Should we grab the coffin?
Probably not. The thing with green boxes is it's equipment for things you're going to do and storage for bad crap that you've found.
Oh, okay. So we might need to bring something back. for the
Right.
coffin. Okay.
Or that coffin's already full of something we don't want to mess with.
Okay.
Are
Makes
those
sense.
toxic barrel things, are they empty?
They are empty.
What do you
We
think?
may
Larry?
need the barrels and the gas at some point.
Well, we can definitely load it all up. We got the room. So,
We have the room in the Hummer for all this, but we accept the coffin.
no. We're just taking, we don't have the room for the mattresses or anything. We're just take the cans, gas cans, the barrels. We put gas in those too. The shotguns. Anyone here have any gun skills?
My weapons are my hands.
You have gun
My
skills?
weapons are both.
Do you have gun skills?
I think so. Let me look here.
Well, you two get shotguns.
Yeah, I don't have any gun
Congratulations.
skills.
I have heavy weapons. I've got
I got heavy weapons too.
unarmed combat.
Oh, we're looking at firearms. First column, last skill.
Oh, actually, yeah. I've got
yeah.
major
I've got-
firearms. What's yours?
Firearms,
I got
heavy
20%.
weapons, and unarmed combat.
I've got. Is it the percent or is it the number?
It's the number.
That's the number.
Okay, I've got 60.
Well, shotgun for this man. What's
I've got
yours?
60 in
Yeah.
firearms.
You got
So-
one.
You guys chalk up a
So what would
shotgun.
heavy weapons be? Or
It's like
Like the
tanks.
Barrett. No, it's like the Barrett.
Yeah.
Like
50
the 50
cal.
cal.
I can drop
Yeah.
that tripod.
Oh, you have heavy weapons?
Yeah.
You and I are going to be friends.
I have heavy
Yeah.
weapons also.
Man, I'm
50.
gonna
Hey,
take
you're
the,
a special operator too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'm
both-
grabbing the helmet
it's
with the
good stuff.
light.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm gonna just scrounge up a piece of paper, just a sheet for the paperwork stack that's blank, and I'm gonna write down just like, if you let anyone near this container before we return, we will hold you officially responsible. Blah blah blah. Trying to make it sound government-y. We'll fold it up, and when the kid comes back with our lock, I'm gonna tell him this is what we've recovered from the container. You can give it to your boss when he returns.
All right.
I'm taking it to the lens too. Camera lens.
Did you put our
The camera.
contact information on the burner phone on there?
Oh no, they better not contact me.
All right. Are you actually going to search the desk or anything else in there?
Hell no.
I was going to search. I've got search. I might as well use it.
All right. Go ahead.
Do people die often in this?
I didn't get it.
In this?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is Ace has lived through about 6 campaigns. It's a freaking world record.
Okay.
I didn't find line.
All right. Well, you're just looking at the desk, and you can see on top that little basket actually has some burnt pictures in it. Are you going to go through the desk at all?
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's just a simple. You're going through drawers and everything else.
Yeah.
You do find shotgun shells for the guns, of course. You find 3 keys taped to a piece of cardboard.
Take those.
And you also find various fake IDs made out to Special Agent Donnelly.
Oh, take all those. Take fake IDs. Can't have enough of those.
Now,
Is that the guy that committed suicide? Yeah.
this box, I'm assuming it's the closest one to what we're messing with. And if that guy's fake ID's here, that means he's probably been to this green box. Which probably means he didn't just come here out of a whim. He was probably sitting here by the Delta Green at some point.
He was the previous agent
Yes.
or operative.
So,
You sure we shouldn't check out that coffin?
absolutely.
I'm going to kind of kick the coffin. Does it sound empty?
It is not empty.
We got no reason to be in there, ma'am. That's a trap if I've ever heard one.
At this point, when I see you kick the coffin, I slowly start to edge out of the storage locker.
I just want to reiterate, I'm still standing at the back of the SUV.
I'm in the Hummer.
Watching.
He's on,
My
baby.
engine's gunning.
I'm pounding on the side, yelling,
the-
let's go.
then
Is the
I'm
coffin-
climbing in.
Is
I'm
it
in.
locked?
I call
Is there
shotgun.
anything on it that would keep it from opening on its own? I mean, if they spray blood out.
It's not. It's just an old school
It's not latched.
wood coffin.
Is it a kid's coffin? So,
It's about 4 foot long, so you would possibly assume
It's a
yes, it's a
chupacabra
child.
coffin.
No, that's a
I'm
special
telling you to
coffin
get in the car or we're leaving.
you don't think we should look in this thing?
No.
You don't have any interest in what's in the coffin?
Nope. We'll be back here, open it later.
I'm with Brent on this one.
All right.
In theaters of war, I've seen many a dead body. I don't need to see another one.
Yeah.
Let's roll out.
I've made several dead bodies. I don't need to make another one.
All right.
All right. You're not going to search anything else?
I tried. I failed horribly.
Anybody else going to search? You're in the car. You're
I'm already in the car.
Coward.
Shotgun. No, I got shotgun. I call shotgun.
He's got a
Anybody
shotgun
else?
with a shotgun.
I got shotgun with shotgun.
all right.
All right.
So
Who got the shells? I need some of them shells.
Aaron's
Yeah,
got
we'll
the
split,
shells.
obviously.
Split
When the guy gets back, we're locking it up and taking the key. And I'm handing him the note to give to his boss. I'm telling him that these items we're confiscating immediately, but we have reason to believe that we might be back for other items as our jurisdiction allows.
So you're taking the biohazard cans?
Yes.
They're like the 55-gallon drums.
Yep.
All right.
We're taking those. We're taking gas cans.
Gas cans.
We're taking shovels.
All right.
We're taking the headlamps, the shotguns, the shells, the ID.
Are you telling them everything you're taking?
No.
We're not taking it.
And are you going to tell them about the coffin?
No. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not telling him about the coffin.
Okay.
I'm just going to let him know that, we might be back for other items if our jurisdiction falls into those items.
All right. He hands you the lock.
I'm just putting it on and taking the key.
He said, well, we did lock it up last week because it had been long enough of not being paid. There was a guy in here a couple weeks ago that was put a couple more things in there.
I'm gonna fish out one of those IDs. I'm gonna say, is this the man?
Yeah, that's the guy. I remember him.
I'm gonna say, did he say anything to you?
No, he just drove up like you all did, except, he apparently had a key.
I'm gonna say, I got a key, friend. I hold up my bar.
It's like, whatever, man. I don't want any trouble. But yeah, but I did hear that, that you said the name's Donnelly, right?
And I look at the badge. Say, yep.
Isn't he the guy that killed himself not too long ago?
We're investigating this as a homicide.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So, hands you a lock, and you gonna tell him anything else to stay away?
I'm going to hand him the note that I had previously filled out about this is now under government lockdown, blah, 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 to give to his boss.
I got a question for this guy.
Yeah,
Do you guys keep your surveillance footage?
we did.
So if we wanted to, we could go back and find when he drove in and when he drove away, and we could find out what he drove. Has his car been recovered and all that stuff?
Yeah, it was recovered at the scene.
Okay. So
It's something.
yeah. All right. I'm good.
So you want to look at the
Do we need to look at
the
it?
film?
I don't think at this point we need to look. I'm going to ask him, did he come alone?
He thinks about it for a few minutes. He's like, yeah, I think so.
Did he seem agitated or disheveled at all?
No, he just came in. I got the films we can pull up if you want to look. It's.
No, have a look.
What time of day is it?
We'll say it's early, about 11.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Fine.
Let's have a
We
look.
got time then.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes you back to the office. He starts going through the. It's all digital, of course, because it's a semi-newer system. You're actually seeing that he made frequent stops there. He actually had brought in the desk first. That's about a month and a half ago. He had brought in some mattresses and moved those in. You can see him back up his rental car, just pull the mattresses out. Didn't think anything of it. And, he made a couple other stops, dropping off other items, but he always backed the van up so you couldn't see what was being pulled in. But
Did he deliver the coffin? Do we see that on the
don't
footage?
see it. Roll me intelligence. Everybody who's watching the video.
You first.
Now, how does this
You're
work?
not
Is this the
smart.
times 5?
Intelligence?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the intelligence times 5.
It's
Let's see.
Yeah.
you nailed it.
I didn't get it.
You're thinking about the mattresses he's pulling in. He's pulling in, it looks like mundane stuff. So if someone were to see him pulling in mattresses, he could have something sandwiched between.
I know what it is. There's money in the banana stand. I guarantee you there's mattresses are stuffed with something.
Well, you actually think they might have just been like sandwiched together, and he's bringing
Something
the coffin
inside.
Yeah, so he probably brought the coffin in that disguise.
Okay.
So that's how we got the larger coffin in instead of like a desk or something.
Okay. Yeah. So should we go back?
Let's take the coffin with us.
Shouldn't we look in it first? Before we put it in the car and something jumps out while we're driving? We got to look in the coffin. Let's go back.
The last time he was there was almost exactly 2 weeks ago. You look at the timestamp and you look at the estimated time of death. It's within 6 hours.
So really,
crap.
whatever's in that coffin couldn't have survived for 2 weeks without food or water.
Unless it was an undead holy terror.
Now, come on. Those don't exist in this universe.
Let's go have a
Brent,
look.
you start thinking about
Undead holy terror.
possibly a sewer or a tank and
Yeah.
lots of gas tanks.
I'm
that
not going
have-
back there. Or the
Yeah.
forest.
Or the forest.
No.
You gonna unlock this sucker so we can have a look at this thing?
No, okay. Let's slow down for a second. If this guy was on a mission and he put something in the coffin and took it to a green box, it was because he was trying to get that out of the situation. So if there is something in there, it's probably supposed to be in there. And we don't want to just open it up to let it out. Now, the other side...
It could get out anytime it wanted.
No, you don't know that. The flip side is, he had the coffin and he was going to put something in it. And if that's the case, then something at the house might need to go in the coffin.
There's something in it already.
What size were the mattresses?
About twin size.
Twin size.
So whatever's in that coffin could have fit in between those mattresses. as
Well, he could have put mattress,
Well, you
coffin,
Oh, yeah.
think about a coffin. How it's only like maybe 2 foot wide, and this one's like 4 foot long. So it's
not very
that
big.
It's,
What
it's
was
almost
Like
a little
this
bit
table?
yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit smaller than
Right.
this table.
Right.
what was the age of the girl that was previously missing?
And she was the one that was in the process of buying the house.
So what was her age range?
She was
Probably an age that would put her taller than 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Or a mother.
well, she was in college graduate.
Okay.
So
Okay.
early 30s.
I mean,
You never know.
I have a daughter who's
Late
15
20s.
that's 4'11".
Yeah.
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 You know.
That's true.
But that's still not a 4 foot box.
I think
Sure.
we, I think
True
we need to
enough.
open
True
this
enough.
thing.
No, I think it's too early. I think it's too early to open our presents.
I don't. Let's do it
Here-
democratically. Who wants to open? Let's crack this sucker open.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to vote.
Nobody but
No
me.
way. I don't want to.
Well, I don't want to put it in the car if we're not going to open it. I think
Okay,
that's
that's
mad.
fine.
You can do it yourself. You
What?
don't have to.
And we can always.
You're an anthropologist. I will say this. So if anybody knows anything about coffins or
Yeah, man.
I mean, we can. Let's go check out the house first, and then it's not a long drive. We can always come back.
All right. I'm down.
So to the house.
We're on.
to the house,
Yeah, go ahead.
Never
Larry.
mind. No, let's go. No, seriously. We'll just go. Go to the house.
the house.
To the house.
Let's go.
House?
Yeah. Take it to the house.
Ace is driving away, so it doesn't matter. He's leaving you.
Do me a favor, do me a favor, sir. When we pull up to this property, make sure you back in.
All right. Now I will say, often in these situations, the Humvee has turned into a weapon. So I'm okay with fleeing. That's also a good option. Just letting you guys know. Before we go to the house,
Yeah.
we're gonna stop, and to make it not conspicuous, maybe a couple gas stations to fill up all the gas cans and the barrels
Good
with
thinking.
fuel.
Good thinking.
Okay.
The barrels too.
We're gonna need to explode something.
I was just thinking that as you drove away, I could have the back open and return fire as.
That also works and has been done.
Yes.
We
This is less subtle than I would have anticipated.
Oh no!
Barrels of fuel.
Ace really doesn't do
huge
subtle.
shotguns. I mean,
Ace
this place
gets the
is-
job done.
This place has been looked over by
As we
police.
dismount on property, I'm going to break out my my duffel bag and start arming.
I'm going to go to the neighbors to ask some questions.
The neighbors. Very good. So where are you parking?
I'm going to pull up. Does this place have a driveway of some sort?
Okay, so you're coming to the house, and it's Spooner Avenue. It's Anytown Street, USA. It's an old neighborhood. It's tree-lined streets. The roll of perception, everybody.
Nope. Too high on adrenaline.
Where is perception on here, bro?
It's under the P's. Or it's alertness.
Alertness, sorry.
Okay.
I got it.
Bam.
Got it.
I as well.
All right, as you're driving down the street, and I'm assuming you're just going around the block if you
Yeah,
drive,
we'll case
like
the joint.
sightseeing. It's a older house. All the houses on the street are older houses. It's one of the streets where you have to swerve around the parked cars because you've got the cars in the middle of the street. So there's
Sure.
no room for
Sort
like
of a
two
one lane
Plus,
deal.
he's
Yeah.
driving a parcel the size of a house.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Another
Yeah.
inconspicuous thing here.
Yes.
Larry with the shotgun hanging out the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barrels
He's
of
just
gasoline
waiting
in
for
the
it.
back.
It's weighed down by a couple hundred gallons of gas now.
What are you talking about? It's a Glock 17 with a silencer.
No. All right, so as you're passing the 1206, the people that made the alertness realize that There are cars sporadically in front of houses. There are no cars from the beginning of what you assume would be the property to the end of the property. So the entire street, that's the only house that doesn't have any cars on it.
Does it have a fence?
Not in the front, but what you can barely see from around the sides. It does have privacy fence and like a tree for privacy. So like most houses, it's closer to the front. So it's probably about 50 feet from the road. A little sidewalk. There is one of those old style driveways. So it's just like the 2 lanes of a paved stone and then a little dirt or grass overgrown in the middle. You can't see behind it, but it looks like to be a mostly a 1-story house. You can tell from the street just by slowly driving by it that it's had additions put on it. There looks like there might be a second addition on top of the garage, but everything else is just a first floor type of house.
So it's a ranch style house with a garage.
Yeah,
and then
attached garage.
Attached garage, and then an apartment or something on top of the garage.
That'd be a good idea to hop out and walk the perimeter of the
I walk a
property.
grid, start walking a
And
grid.
I'm looking specifically for areas on the lot that may have been recently dug into.
Is there a as we make the perimeter? Is there a? Can we tell? Are there sort of below ground windows? Like, can we tell there's a basement?
There are not.
Okay.
You said you were going to the neighbors.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is back up to this garage and unload our gas.
Garage, can we get in?
Do you have a key?
We have 3 keys.
Yeah.
Ooh. So none of the keys you have fit in the garage.
Well, I know. Well,
I'll lock.
Does one of them fit the front door?
Are you going to the front door to try it?
well, hold on. Let's
See if we can get in the garage.
let's try
first.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum's way of getting into the garage.
Under 25.
It's about
000. Is that bad?
Yeah,
you
that's real bad.
break your lock picks.
It's
And
all over. All my lock picks just suddenly burst asunder.
That's a heck of a lot.
yeah, you don't have your tools to actually be lock picking, so you just can't use lock pick anymore.
So can we not just try the front door?
We can, but I need to get in this garage.
Right, but we can come through the house to get to the garage.
All right.
Listen, the house has been
That's cool.
swept by the police. It's
That's
not
cool.
like there's ghouls waiting at the door.
That's cool. I'll wait in the front door. I'll wait
All right,
to see
let's
if they
go
can
up
get
and-
in.
I'll go try those keys. I got them.
All right.
I'm gonna follow him inside.
Never follow him inside?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
keep
waiting
your-
out in front of
keep
the
your
garage.
Boomstick handy.
Try.
I'm not carrying the shotgun. I'm just
Where are you going
carrying
to be?
Well, I just.
I mean, besides crying about your lock
Yeah,
picks.
I'm standing outside the garage. I guess I'll just follow these guys around.
Okay.
I'll also grab my shotgun now.
All right. Are you obviously going to grab your shotgun?
as
Like,
I-
you're just going to walk in and go...
As I
Grab it,
walk,
or are you going to be-
As I walk up to the house, I've only got my 9mm,
So you got it.
and I'm scanning. Neighbors, kids on bikes. The guy in the backyard
Roll
grilling.
an alertness.
Okay. Yeah, 22.
22.
Oh, super critical success.
Yeah, you're noticing that, like, any people that are walking up and down the street, if they're on the side the house is, they cross the street and continue on their way.
Oh, I mean, the house screams bad mojo, and these people know what's happened to it inside of it.
And they know that there's been a recent death, suicide/murder.
I'll tell you what, and while they're getting inside the house, I will inform them that I would like to move the fuel inside the house, and I will go ahead and talk to the neighbors. I will introduce myself as Thomas Jean. Tomas Jean.
Tomas.
And I will show my federal badge and let them know that we are next door checking the house. I'm sure they are aware that there's been a suspected homicide in the dwelling. We are there to do some additional forensics.
All right. Which house on the
We'll
left?
go
or
left
right?
first.
Left first. Okay. Yeah, and you're flashing your badge.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
My badge.
So the house on the left. Knock on the door, being all polite. Elderly lady, about 66. Sorry, Larry, that's about your age. Mrs. Cooper. She says, "Oh yeah, suspected homicide."
We believe that is what's been upgraded to, ma'am. I know originally they thought it could be a suicide, but we believe that the gentleman that was involved in some gang activity might have been killed on the premises.
Oh my. And she thinks about it. And she's like, I didn't know anything about that. I thought it was just somebody broke in the house and killed themselves. I didn't know anything about that.
We understand that, ma'am, and I apologize for bringing bad news. We do not expect that you or anyone in the surrounding neighborhood is in danger, but we will keep you informed of what we do find. We do believe that this was a gang had come to this location to perform a drug deal. It went bad, and then this unfortunately happened. That's what we believe at this time, ma'am.
Roll your persuasion. And give me my damn dice.
Yep, I nailed it.
Those dice are rolling like shit. You curse my dice. Okay. Yeah, she believes you, and like she shuts the door, and she's like, you can see the blinds just go peeking out, and like she scoots back in the house, and
I'm going to ask her to also, since I've been led to believe that she is a predominant member of the society, if others ask around, I give her full permission to go over what we've discussed here. And then I'm going to head over to the other house, and you guys can
I
do
thought
what
you were
they're
trying
doing.
to convince her she was in the gang.
As you unlock this door, let me go in first and start clearing rooms before we just all stroll in here like dingo dorks.
well, you are dingo dorks.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to unlock the door, and then I'm going to. Remember, I was going to walk the perimeter.
oh, so you're making me go in by myself?
Yeah.
No, I'm with you, Lorette. I'm with you. I've
So
got
you're all
soccer
three in
too.
there.
No,
So this is the
he's
house.
walking
I'm
outside.
not, and I'm walking the perimeter.
All right.
Front door.
This is the house. The front door is right there
All right.
Okay.
in the foyer.
And the garage is over there. Okay.
Yep. And you're both going
What's
in
this room
together.
marked death chamber?
That's what it looks like.
So pretty typical layout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna roll in the front door. Just
one
sweep
of
the
keys
room.
does work.
As
right?
I roll in,
Right.
I'm gonna clear
One
my
of the keys
weapon.
does work.
Yeah. One of the keys does work.
All right.
Just for precautionary.
Flashlight.
Yep.
Cop movies.
Yep.
And then
I'm gonna walk in.
corners.
I'm basically just gonna make my way straight to the garage.
All right.
Go in there and open the garage.
Okay. And you're going to be with them side by
I'm
side?
just following behind it.
Okay. Okay, so are you going through the dining room? Or are you going through the den, kitchen, garage?
Kitchen, the little passageway there, and straight into the garage.
Okay,
Den, kitchen, breakfast nook area, straight to that little passageway, straight to the garage.
okay.
I will look up the stairs as I go past them.
All right, as you're walking through the den, you're just doing the cursory look.
Yep.
It's a large room. It's a centerpiece of the house. Holds a grand fireplace on it.
I see
That
that.
would be a fireplace. Very nice, elaborate fireplace. Exit leads to the foyer, the back porch, and the breakfast nook, and a hallway to the 3 bedrooms. You do see a bunch of the furniture that just kind of piled in there. Like they were moving in or out, so you just unload everything in one room.
Mm-hmm. Which room was that?
That's in the den.
In the den. Okay.
Yep. You do see some styrofoam cups that are sitting on top of some of the random furniture in there.
Cops.
Yeah,
Detectives leaving their drinks on the
could
while they
be.
were there looking around.
Yep. Let's see, and then you're going to cut through the kitchen. And the kitchen, we'll say this loosely, it's cutting edge 1956 technology.
Sweet.
Yeah. So it looks really dated in there. It's got the stick-on tiles, which are kind of peeling off the walls now.
Sure.
Formica counters, cracked and yellowed with age. The stove is ancient. 1956, latest technology.
Does it look like, as I'm passing through the house, does it look like any of the rooms have any kind of partial renovation?
You can kind of tell. You can tell that the house has been added to. So originally it could have been like if you're looking at it, like the den, actually the den and kitchen could have been like the
End of the house.
The original house, and then the rest of it could have been the newer additions. Because you know how you always get that uneven step between like the new foundation and the old foundation. You know, that's kind of your guesstimation of it. As you're going through the kitchen, you notice that there is a slight smell. There is old trash in the trash can. Mm-hmm. Because Yamela did live there for a while. Mm-hmm. She was moving in. And then you are going to the garage.
Or as us Americans call it, a car hole.
Car hole. No, actually my notes say it's death room 6.
That's why I'm visiting the neighbors.
Yep.
Hey, Ace didn't make it through 6 adventures by being brave.
Or smart.
Or smart, that's right.
It's a 2-car garage. Doubles mostly as a storage area. It does have a newer refrigerator in there. You've got some abandoned gardening tools. Nothing out of the normal.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the exterior garage door and unlock it.
Yep, you can go in, pop it open. It rises up. It's one of the old ones, so it doesn't roll up. So it just tilts up and slides.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you see Mr. Aaron back there.
Have I found anything in the yard looking around?
No, you just see it's a larger size yard. Roll alertness. Because you're actually like wandering around and looking.
98.
Yeah, it's got like broken privacy fence randomly through there. It's a decent size. I think I said like half an acre. So, you know, bigger than normal American yards now. Mm-hmm. But for the 1900s, turn of the century, it was still a good size yard. You're not seeing anything out of the usual. Okay. You don't see any like freshly dug holes. You don't see any sacrificial rings or fire pits or.
When I see the garage tilt open, I'll go over and start unloading the supplies in the garage with the boys.
I'm actually going to bring my duffel into the garage area.
Okay.
I'm going to head back to the other side neighbors. Actually,
here, it's easy for me too.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Can I have one as well, Aaron?
Well, they're not mine, so yeah, you can have 10.
They belong to the Amigos family, which is everybody that's here.
Oh, I thought it was an elite club.
It is.
Yeah, it's the non-brand.
I'm going to run to the other neighbor and
diagonal.
Give him
across the street.
No, to the other side of the house.
Right side.
Yeah.
All right.
And give him basically the same spiel.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to drop words like meth, possible lab, kind of make it look more menacing.
With all the stuff we're moving in, it probably looks like we're starting a meth lab in there. These huge industrial
Roll your
barrels.
persuasion.
Never fails. Never fails.
Never fails. What'd you get?
62.
62. All right. So, so another older neighbor on the other side. She's like, meth lab? I haven't seen anybody go in there. Was it only the one person?
We're not sure at this time,
Yamila was a college student. She usually kept to herself. I know that she used to go. She a lovely young lady is what she was. Honestly, she used to help me go antiquing, and she'd always find some wonderful furniture for the house. And she loved finding old furniture for the house.
No,
So
man.
I don't think she would actually be like
She was
messed
a
up
meth
into.
kingpin, man. That antiquing was her cover.
This is the reason why you're not there.
I'm going to ask, ma'am, can you recall any of the stores that you went antiquing? Did you have a favorite place or location?
She lists off like 2 or 3 of the thrift stores.
Is one of them Curious Goods?
Yeah, we're looking for something that sounds a little more upscale. Something that's not like a Goodwill.
It's always been the Goodwills. She's looking for specifically old school antique stuff. So she's going to the Restore. She's going to the older antique dealers in town.
I'm gonna say, ma'am, and not to alarm you, but did she happen to purchase a small 4-foot by 2-foot coffee table at any of these locations?
Well, she did buy a couple like end tables, but I don't think they were like that size. They're just like the normal like ones you put at the end of the couch.
No longer ones, okay. Because what we believe, ma'am, is someone, and we're not accusing her at this point, but someone was moving meth into the house into what one would almost describe as like a coffin, and that is how they were transporting goods in and out of.
No.
You don't remember seeing a coffin or anything like that, ma'am?
I don't. No.
You didn't pick up a coffin at the Goodwill, ma'am? Bring it home.
Is that really that? Is that really that
You and this
crazy?
girl
I'm
were
sorry,
smoking
That's a
meth
funny
together.
story. We're not talking about air, but yes.
Exactly. So I'm going to tell her basically the same pillar of the neighborhood. You can discuss what we've discussed here with your neighbors. Just try to stay clear of the area until we give you further notice.
Okay.
And then I'll head back to join the other guys.
All right, and she thanks you, and she does the same thing. She goes in and starts looking out the blinds.
As we get all the supplies we need into the garage, I would like to walk back to this master bedroom where the incident occurred. If this is the correct.
All right. At this point, we're going to split up.
Buddy ain't going in there.
I'm going to go somewhere else.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pass this around just so everybody can get a view of the house.
Yeah, 'cause I have not seen that thing at all.
So
Aaron,
you're
you
in the
have
garage
my
there,
phone.
and I'm headed back to the master bedroom.
No, if you look at this, it's incredibly blurry.
Yeah.
I was trying to decide if it was my eyes or it was the sheet.
No, my
Yeah.
my printer sucks.
Yeah. Did you get it at a Goodwill?
Yes, actually, at least it did.
You remember Curious Goods, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I'm just making sure.
Tell me about Curious Goods.
That was the antique store from Friday the 13th, the series, and everything in there was cursed by the devil.
Oh.
So this upstairs is not actually directly above the garage. It's above the original house.
Yeah, it kind of goes over.
Okay.
So it's just like a what realtors would call it, like a bonus room.
And you said you're heading to the master. Aaron, where are you going?
This is going to sound stupid. I'm going to go through the garbage.
It doesn't sound stupid at all. I think that's the perfect place for an anthropologist.
Yep.
I am going
how we
to.
roll.
How you gonna find? How you gonna find all the good stuff?
That's right.
I'm going to go to the back of the house. Since I know he's going to the garage or to the master bedroom, I'm going to the outside of the house, and we'll be viewing in through the bedroom, kind of a backup, kind of watching around as well.
Okay.
Good idea, eh? Are the windows covered? Also, it's still afternoon, right?
It's probably 1 o'clock at this
Yeah,
point.
it's about 1 or 2 o'clock.
Are the windows covered or are they all open?
The police show up.
They're
I've tried to make that not happen.
Kind of a little both. You've got some that actually are like open because they don't have drapes on them. Others do have drapes on them, and they're kind of mostly closed.
All right. I think that I'm going to. Did we open the fridge?
You grab a snack
Yeah.
lunchtime.
I'm gonna go back.
I'm
to
looking through the
kitchen.
trash so you can do
Several
Yeah, we'll
body
be
parts.
So me and Bo are messing around the kitchen.
All right, so go with you first.
Jessica Domler.
You go into the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Instantly die. Sorry.
Sorry. It's
All you hear is.
No,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You walk in and it's a
real quick, I'm making sure he knows I'm going to the outside.
All right.
So,
Oh! It's a demon! Bam! Right in the big hole in the wall.
It's a decent sized bedroom.
I've played this game too many times.
On they've stolen your sheet. So if you look at the sheet, pretty much all the walls have mirrors on there. They're floor length mirrors.
Different kind of
Oh,
house.
God.
There's nothing else
He
in
is
the
now,
room.
he's just messing with you.
Whoa. Okay, let's rewind. I walk in and there's mirrors going all the way floor to ceiling.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the way around the room.
Yes.
Studio 54 style.
Yep.
Okay. I as soon as I step in, I realize that. I kind of step
right
back
back
to the
out.
doorway and start just kind of looking for the remnants of a crime scene.
Roll me an alertness, and because you're actually in the room, I'll give you a plus, say 15.
44. Yeah, easy.
Oh,
All right.
critical success.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll sanity.
Uh-oh.
That's we're off to a not good start here.
Hold on. Please.
This is
please,
how you
please.
succeed in Delta Green, by failing.
I think
A
you
three.
make it. Yeah,
A three?
A 3.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right.
He's
So
as sane as they come.
yeah. So remember how we were talking earlier about that adapted to violence?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and put a tick on that for me.
The
Yeah.
scene is rough.
The scene's very rough. It is. You walk in and there's still the tape outline of Donnelly's form on the floor. It's a hardwood floor. There's blood everywhere.
They didn't clean it up?
Not yet. You're the first ones besides the cops to be in there. They haven't. It's still technically a closed off crime scene.
Okay.
And you're wandering through this thing. There's blood everywhere. Spray patterns everywhere. But on one of the mirrors, there's a silhouette that has no blood in it. Are you going to step any closer into the room?
Yep.
Right on in
Yep.
there.
Yep. I'm going right up to that mirror.
You're walking directly to that mirror.
Yeah.
All right.
At least I'm at the window so I can see you die.
Yeah.
Bye.
As you're walking in, you didn't see it earlier, but apparently there was a penny on the floor, and you accidentally kick it. And it just skitters across the floor. But when it should stop where the mirror hits the floor, it goes through the mirror.
Or looking glass, if you will.
Roll another sanity on that one.
Hey, it's literally a penny for your thoughts.
Penny for your soul.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrid.
That
Horrid.
is-
Critical fail. 99.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
So, yeah, you take 4 sanity.
2, 3.
long-term sanity loss.
Yeah.
You don't get sanity back. I mean, you do, but it's so hard. Losing
So-
4 sanities.
Seeing how we're getting to this point, sanity rules are you have a break point, which is once you hit that point, it's the fight or flight mechanism. You're going to freeze, you're going to fight, or you're going to run. And it's a temporary sanity. or insanity.
Throw it right in
And
there.
then that's going to be your newest
Uh-huh.
sanity points. And then you're going to subtract whatever your breakpoint is minus your.
How do you know what your breakpoint is?
It's
written
right
on
below
your
your
page.
sanity.
Yeah.
It's not written in.
It's whatever your willpower is. So there's like, what, 12?
Yep.
10? Oh, yeah, that's right. 10. So your breakpoint's at 40.
Right here. Mine's 48.
Yep.
Oh.
So you're getting close.
If we put the candy wrappers in here, we won't feel as guilty.
But the
As you pound more.
but the penny looks like it went straight through the mirror and should actually be somewhere behind you. It's not there.
That makes me think there's a secret passage behind the mirror.
You go up and you feel the mirror,
Can I?
completely solid.
I touched it. Anything happen weird when I touched
Maybe you
it?
should get on the ground and roll into the mirror.
I'm gonna go to the window.
Go
Do I
to
see
the
you?
window.
I'm gonna.
You're the hungry fire up. You feel
All right, no, I
smoke.
will. I'll go into the house, and you can deal with it.
Are you going to look in the other windows, or are you just going to like look in the one?
No, I was just basically trying to keep. Do I need a roll sanity since I
Roll an
looked?
alertness.
Oh. Got it.
You notice that he is looking for something. You didn't see exactly what it was, so he can tell you later on.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop a shell out of my block, and I'm going to repeat the exercise.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it or toss it towards that mirror.
That bounces off the mirror.
I'm gonna pick it back up, put it back in my weapon.
Yep.
Okay, deal with them while I'm making my way around the house.
Trash
you
time.
do. And trash.
I'm just dumping the trash on the floor and looking through it.
All right. All you're finding is just regular household trash. Looks like she ordered out some. Looks
Nasty
like
old trash.
yeah, it's a couple month old trash now.
Okay.
And you're going through the refrigerator.
Fridge. I just open it up.
It's
Sanity
same
loss.
thing.
Full of brains.
Yeah, it's just
I'm thinking of the
old,
fridge.
mildewy.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, pretty much. Things
Remember
moving in
that?
it.
So I close the fridge, and I call out to my friend. What's your name, Larry?
Gene.
Gene Close.
Gee,
I say, hey Gene, everything okay up there?
friend's dying.
I had a strange occurrence, but if y'all wouldn't mind coming in here, I'll explain, and we can discuss. I'm gonna recognize it's Tomas.
Are you going in there as well? Are you going to stay in the kitchen looking for stuff?
Yeah. I'm going to search around.
All right.
Cabinets, all
All right.
the drawers.
You're going to open the refrigerator.
I'll come up
All right.
with Gene.
I'm gonna
What was your character's name?
sidetrack,
Darius.
and I'm actually gonna go into the garage and search around there for any old antiquing stuff.
Old antiquing stuff.
I just had a thought, but it's a thought from a movie, and I don't know if I can bring that into the game. Can my character have a thought? Because he's seen modern movies.
Sure.
In Poltergeist, things went in one portal and came out another portal.
No. That happens.
I mean, we can always tie something off and send it through and see what happens.
Well, the bullet didn't go in.
Right.
I think it's a metal thing. Maybe it
Has to be
magical
old, or
metal
it has to be
properties.
Copper.
Yeah.
Has to be something that belongs to the house.
Ooh, I like that too. I like all those ideas.
So you're walking in the garage.
I'm searching the garage for like antiques or something, things that shouldn't normally that don't go with the rest of the house that I've seen.
You hear a whistling, just someone like whistling.
Is that the song from Kill Bill?
Shut up.
That's what I was gonna say.
Is it coming from somewhere that I can pinpoint, or is it?
In the garage in general, as you're like walking around the corner and going into the actual door, you're hearing it. Like someone's just doodling around in there.
Like they're in the garage?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to pull out the old Batteroony and call out, hello?
The garage door's wide open. Nobody's in there.
Is a Battle-Rooney just a ball bat?
It is a
Yes.
ball bat.
It is a ball bat.
It's not a batarang.
I thought maybe it was a bat with a nail or something, or something special, or studs.
So
I'm in the master bedroom.
I'm going to try to pinpoint where the whistling is coming from.
Pretty much as soon as you cross the threshold of the garage door, it stops.
I'm going to go back out and see if I hear it again.
You do not. Cutscene. You're walking into the master bedroom. Roll a sanity.
Okay. I did not get it.
That's you never looked at the crime scene photos. You're realizing that's a lot of blood. I mean, a lot of blood. You're going to take 3 sanity.
3.
Holy moly.
Holy cow.
It's just like real life. Bode hates blood.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll use a pencil.
And then you see Gene over here just like digging at one of the mirrors because apparently he lost a penny.
Not like that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm alarmed.
It's just like Nightbreed.
The game.
Where's Mac tonight?
Yeah. T-Mac right here.
I found a silhouette.
The
Yeah,
silhouette.
If
So-
you walk in the room, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not there.
What led me to this mirror is if you look at the blood spray around the room, there's a silhouette here on this mirror. As I was walking towards this mirror, there was a penny on the floor I didn't notice. I hit it with my foot. It went towards the mirror and disappeared.
All right. And then I want to say,
Uncle Larry,
so
how big is the silhouette? Is it 4 foot tall?
I don't know. There was a silhouette. How big is a silhouette? Handler?
Silhouette, if you're rolling a forensics or something, it would be about a adult woman size, so 5'2", 5'6".
I suppose a forensics person would do well in this room. So I'll put it. If I find anything in the kitchen.
We'll come to you in a second.
Oh, okay. So,
Doorbell?
Doorbell.
At the sound
I'll
of
be
the
right back.
tone,
I'm
it
not
will
sure.
be
it's like 4. It's
All
like
right.
4.
time to go to
Cut
the door.
scene to Aaron.
Probably Christian.
Give me.
You've been in there for a few minutes.
Yeah.
You don't know why, but you're over there drying your hands now. You've been
That I didn't know I went to wash my hands.
you went to wash the dishes. You've been in there, didn't even realize it that you were washing the dishes.
Okay. I'm gonna stop doing that. Boat.
Okay, so I want to question Larry about his various Gene about his various experiments with the shell and all of that. And then I think, well, there's got to be something special about that penny. And so I say, well, maybe let's try something else that was in this room. So aside from the blood and the tape outline, is there anything else in this room?
There's nothing.
There's nothing. It's completely
There
empty.
is the master bathroom, but you got the map right there,
Right.
which is attached.
Okay. So I go to the master bathroom and I get the bar of soap from the shower.
Okay.
Okay. I wing that soap at that mirror.
Nothing.
This bounces right off.
Bounces right off.
Okay.
Leaves
Doesn't break the
little
mirror?
Leaves a little soap stain.
Well, Larry,
Nope.
there goes Gene, there goes my idea.
That's it. We're going home.
All right.
I'm of a mind that when you're in an area,
A haunted area?
An area that is possibly having supernatural occurrences.
Or you're just going crazy.
Or maybe I'm just going insane.
Because he didn't
Too
see
much
it.
PTSD.
Yeah.
We all need to start visually checking each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, as we further investigate this property, I think we all probably ought to move in mass.
Okay.
So, I suggest we go find the other two
Okay.
and start passing
Well, you're not going to
information-
like what I would have been doing while you were doing all this.
passing information along.
Okay.
All right.
I'm in agreement.
So, we're going to head back to find these two.
All right.
I'm going to take, in the garage, do I see any kind of rope or chain or anything that measures like
Roll some luck.
30 foot? 46.
What do you want?
I want like a garden hose 50 foot long.
Sure.
I'm going to take that garden hose. I'm going to tie it off at some point in the garage. And then I'm going to walk outside the garage and to the neighbor's house with it. Not like to their door, but to their property.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to look and see if I can trace a line with my eyes from where I'm standing up to that garden hose all the way back to the house.
Like, as in... You've got...
I want to know if I can see a continual point that being the garden hose, that I can take from where I'm at and I can follow it where I've drug it into the house.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. I am now going to, because I've got one side tied up, I'm going to take one of the jerry cans and I'm going to fill that garden hose up with gas.
And you're doing this in the middle of your neighbor's yard.
That's correct. And
Okay.
and I'm just going to lay it down for the time being.
Uh-huh.
And I will head back to the house.
All right. You two walk in to the kitchen, and he's over there like he's finishing doing the dishes.
Hey, bud. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Excuse me, Tomas. Why,
T-Mac, please.
T-Mac? Why are you washing the dishes?
Am I under any sort of spell, or can I just speak normally?
You're speaking normally.
I don't know. I was apparently compelled to do so. Which is ironic, because I don't do my own dishes.
Well,
It makes it even weirder.
Yeah.
let me pass on. Wait, let's find Ace.
At this point, I'd be in the garage being like,
Yeah.
So let's head from the
Of course,
kitchen.
you're like that in real life, too.
Yeah.
So, go in the garage, you're like, I don't know what to do in here.
Let's go from the kitchen to the garage where he is.
Uh-huh. All right.
And then I'm going to pass along my information.
and I will pass along the whistling that I heard that stopped being produced when I crossed over into the plane of the house. So there is something, either that mirror or maybe just the bottom section of that mirror, thin enough for a penny. There's a plane that when you cross over it, you're not just crossing over into the next room. There's a plane that when you cross over, you're crossing over to something completely different.
Well, also the silhouette on the mirror.
Someone was standing there when the murders took place.
Right. But they had to stand still while it was going on. I mean, they weren't fleeing.
Well, they were probably there, right, to either see or do the murders.
And we found T-Mac in the kitchen washing the dishes. Washing the dishes.
Are the dishes that he was washing perhaps antique of some sort?
We can go together and look.
Well,
I thought we were in the kitchen.
I'm going to
No, we were in the garage.
I'm going to ask Tomas if the dishes...
T-Mac, please.
Uh-huh. If the dishes he was washing were china or antique or special per hers recollection.
I don't remember even doing
Are they
it.
from the Franklin Mint?
I don't remember doing it, is my point here.
You just look at them. They look
Yeah.
Almost like generic Walmart.
I'm just gonna take him. Just go. Drop on the
Shatter.
floor.
All right.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt
I
anything,
am going to take a dish and say, hold on a second. And then I'm going to run upstairs and wing a dish through the mirror, just in case.
No, the
it's
mirror's
just-
in the master bedroom.
Yeah.
First
It's
floor.
downstairs.
Yeah, it's
It's
downstairs.
downstairs? Okay. I'm gonna run over to the master bedroom, just chuck a dish at the mirror, just in case.
Roll me a.
Oh, crap. An oh, crap.
You know, it's bad
No,
luck.
it's one of those.
Does he even hit the mirror he's aiming for?
No, he's gonna hit it. It's just gonna be a strength to see like
Okay.
how hard you hit it.
Strength.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa, you're a strong boy.
I got it easily. 35. I need 75.
Yep. Plate breaks, and the 1 pound you hit shatters.
Well, I hope I didn't
Which
just
one-
destroy our portal to another dimension.
Roll of luck. Which one were you aiming at?
I was aiming at the one
With the silhouette?
With the silhouette.
Okay. Roll of luck to match to make sure you get that.
Cops are
one.
gonna love that.
What cops?
Let's see. Luck.
It's 50.
It's just 50.
50,
Okay.
50.
31.
Yep, you hit the one you're aiming at. Shatters.
Nothing behind it.
Nothing behind it. Looks like it was the old school way you mount mirrors on the wall. You kind of like just glue them to the
Right.
wall.
Just like Matt's house. Other Matt. Good Matt.
When I hear that, we gotta roll into that room. I do need to have a look at this. I'm the forensic guy.
I shall follow along.
By the way, I did look at the pictures, so I should be fairly
I'm,
braced.
you're fine.
I'm going to ask before I go in there what I should prepare myself for.
A bloody, horrible scene.
And a broken
I'm like-
mirror.
When you walk in, just go, "Hey, blood."
I'm going to kind of center myself and then go in.
He's
All right,
trying to.
so you're
sounds like
actually
he's
prepared
angling.
for. Yep. All right, you going in there?
Yeah.
You see a bunch of shattered glass now, shattered mirror,
I'm gonna look at Buck's guy like,
blood everywhere. Roll me your. Do you have the medical
Yes, forensics.
forensics? Yeah, roll forensics.
Don't you have forensics?
Yeah. I made it 34.
That's an abnormally large amount of blood. That's not one person's blood. It may not even be two people's amount of blood in there.
Is there furniture still in this room?
No,
There's
nothing.
no furniture in this room.
Nothing.
Does it look like any corners of the carpet have been pulled up?
It's all hardwood.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is there any tracks that we hadn't noticed before
Nope.
through the? So there's a giant, except for where the. Well, I mean, there's no tracks for where the police were here, or
Well, the dried blood, because it was a couple days later, so
Right.
you're going to have the dry blood on the hardwood. So there's some dirt footprints on top,
Sure.
and then you got the tape outline.
Right.
And, yeah.
I got a question. Is the water still on in this place?
You were
Yeah,
just
you're
doing dishes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and fill a jug with water.
Mhm.
I'm gonna walk back in, and I'm gonna walk around pouring it on the floor to hear if we hear anything go under the floor, like drop through the floor into something underneath. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Roll alertness.
But no.
Anyone else going to roll alertness?
Sure.
Here?
absolutely.
Nope. Oh, yeah, super. Yeah, I super got it. Sorry.
You ever got it?
No, I did not.
Could not get it.
You do hear that it drips underneath the floor.
Well,
Like, if you had to guess, it's an old house. It might have one of those old school dirt crawl spaces under it.
I'm just wondering.
also, it's not like the fall distance isn't long enough to be like another room.
No.
Okay. Well, I think we should go upstairs to the addition.
I'd be interested to see if there's any of the mirrors in the house with a penny laying outside of it.
That's also a very good thought.
I'm gonna stick in here. I want to look around. I'm gonna do some
Oh,
searching.
it's time to split up again. I'm heading upstairs.
Well,
I'm
heading
going
upstairs?
with you.
Okay.
All right. I shall go to the walk-in closet in the master bathroom.
In the master bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Are you going with him?
He's staying
No,
in the
I'm
blood room.
gonna see what I can find down here.
All right. We'll go with you first.
It's all good. Don't worry.
Okay.
So you walk
T-Mac
into the
in the
master
house.
bathroom,
Mhm.
and it's not as mirror filled. Like you just ran in, grabbed some soap, threw it the other time. You didn't
Right.
really notice anything.
Mhm.
You're walking in there. You're actually noticing that there are still a lot of mirrors in there,
Mm.
but it's not one of the floor to ceiling mirrors
Mhm.
like in the master bedroom. But there are mirrors in there. It's like some of the tiles are even mirrors. You walk over to the closet. It's just the linen closet. You look inside. There's some of the old sheets in there, some old towels still in there. There's to the side, there's an old school claw bathtub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't full of water the first time you went in to grab that soap.
Mm.
It is now.
Mm. Creepy.
Yep. It sounds like something's splashing in the water.
Okay.
There's no pathway through
So
water.
here's the
Pathway
deal.
underground.
Here's the deal. This is what the nefarious Darius does. He gives us no quarter, and he goes to his buddy T-Mac, and he says, "Hey man, something's going down."
How
That's it.
informative.
How informative.
Interesting. Can you give me 1 second and we'll go head up there together?
Okay, because I don't want to face this trouble.
I gotta ask you a question about this room.
Uh-huh.
The mirror that Boat destroyed.
Mhm.
What is directly across from that mirror on the other side of the room?
Pretty much
Is it another mirror?
the one directly across is almost the doorway to go straight in. So he just walked in, chucked a plate.
I'm just wondering if the penny you kicked through. I remember Matt saying that the way he described it was unusual.
Do you think there could be a slot?
No, I don't think it's a slot.
The door.
What I think is
That
that
Gene looked and there was no slot.
Okay.
He
I
actually
think
saw the
maybe-
mirror. He saw in the mirror what should be the penny land behind him.
I see.
I'm wondering if we can go the op. I'm gonna look on the other. Is the room? Is it all mirrors in there?
Yep. Except for the windows and the
Across from the door areas beside the doorway, the mirrors there. But kind of look at those. Search around. Do they seem solid? Nothing weird
yeah,
there.
they're all solid.
What if I stand directly in front of the mirror that Boat broke and walk backwards into the mirror, into that area? Does anything happen like that?
You step on a broken mirror.
All right, I'll fool this later. Let's go up here and we'll have a look at his bathtub.
All right.
Come look in my bathtub.
Yeah.
Come here, Tomas.
you got your-
Let's go bathe together.
It's T-Mac. You got it, but you got your gun.
I got my gun.
Yep.
So y'all are going right there,
Yep.
right to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
walk
as
in
we enter, I've got the gun locked, cocked, and ready to rock, pointed at the tub.
What kind of door?
The shotgun.
The
You've got a shotgun
Pointed at the tub.
What kind of door to
loaded,
the bathroom?
pointed at a
Just
tub.
a regular style door.
What kind of bath? Is this a claw foot
Claw,
That's one of the
bathtub?
big
yeah.
claw foot ones. Completely bone dry.
Which way is the door open?
Looks like it opens in. Like it opens into the bathroom.
So he just said it was dry.
Oh, the bathtub's dry
Yeah.
Yep.
now. You want to have a look around?
So we look around. I look inside the bathtub. Do I see anything
Yep.
in there?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is there a drain plug?
It's a drain plug, but it's like the one that's on the chain. And
Mhm.
you can see it's like been hooked on like a small latch.
Does it feel wet?
Nope.
And I look to T-Mac and I say, maybe I'm going crazy, T-Mac.
Is there a mirror in the bathroom?
Tons.
Yeah, it's all mirror. But
Thanks
there
for listening.
Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah, I read the
Yeah.
tiles. Or,
Yeah.
yeah, I heard that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was when you were talking about that.
Are
I
you
was
still
thinking,
doing the dishes?
No, I was thinking about the other room at the time.
Back in the
I'm going to look at the bathtub through the mirror.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing weird. Check the medicine cabinet.
Yep. Medicine cabinet. Old drugs in it.
Is there? Do I detect any odd
Accents.
odors?
smells like a.
Nothing medical or anything I would.
It smells like there was a murder in the next room.
It smells like.
Well, the reason I
smells
ask
like
is
old house.
this is the kind of
old
stuff that
bathroom.
if you're exposed to a hallucinogen.
Maybe some sort of
Very good. Black mold.
Do you think that? Okay, so this is before I walked into the bathroom, and I saw the bathtub being full, and I heard some splashing, and then I immediately left. I didn't look around. Now I'm looking up at the ceiling. Is it tile ceiling? Is it a drop ceiling?
It's kind of like this. It's just
Just plaster.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing that could possibly mark an exit or anything like that.
Nope. In fact, if anything was in the bathroom, there's the small window, but you check it, it's locked, and it's like one of those old school, almost 100-year-old windows. So it's been painted shut so many times.
Okay.
But you'd have to break it to open it, and if anything was in the bathroom leaving, it would have to go through you two in a mirrored room. Halfway across the room just to get to the door.
Bo, do you remember if the door was open or closed when you come to the bathroom?
I think it was open.
It was open.
What's on the back side of the door?
One of those hooks you put your gown on.
All right. This is just a shot in the dark. Okay. What if we're dealing with a double mirror situation? So what I want to do is I'm going to open. Is the door of the medicine cabinet? Is it also a mirror?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to open the door of the medicine cabinet, look through the mirror, back to the tub.
Okay.
Do I see a bathtub full with some splashing?
Nope.
All right. That's all I got.
All right.
He takes a shotgun to mass.
It's all your
Then he turns the gun on himself. Murder-suicide.
We hear two shots from downstairs,
So
and we get in the
cut
Hummer and head out.
we cut scene to you two walking up the stairs,
Yeah. So we're going.
hand in hand.
Oh yes, singing
Yes.
jollily.
The bonus room, or whatever it's called.
Right, so
The bonus
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
It's an arcade room.
Yeah. It's actually one of those attic rooms.
There's a big sign that says ARG.
Yeah. It's one of those bonus rooms where they just took apart the attic, walled off some of it.
Right.
It's like a sitting room. So, if you're too tall, you're actually going to hit your head on the rafters. The only thing you really see up there right now is an old rocking chair, some home repair supplies.
What was the second thing?
Home repair supplies.
Okay.
Just extra paint buckets. You look at the buckets, they are years and dried, so solid paint almost in there. And that's about it. Not seeing else in there.
Does the rocking chair seem out of place, or does it look like...
It looks like it could have been like an old reading room, so...
What's the condition of it? Is it dusty up here? Is it clean up here? Was
kinda
it in
dusty.
use? Is the chair dusty?
Yeah.
Does this have any external windows? It appears that it does.
Yeah, it's got, looks like one that's going to face north, the larger one, and a smaller window facing south.
When I look out and I check my watch, does it seem that time is passing at its normal rate?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm going to start the rocking chair rocking.
Okay. It looks very comfortable.
I'm not sitting in that. I say that in game. I look at you and I'm like, I'm not sitting in that.
I'm going to... if the chair does not look out of place within the other elements of the house, she said that the neighbor said she was an antique, or is that what I'm expecting this was? Maybe a
Quite
purchase.
possibly. Yeah.
And you said there's paint buckets and that's about it up here?
Where is was the part of the attic walled off? Does it look recent? Are there nails? Are there hammers?
Do you have any type of architecture? That'd be
Yes.
Architecture.
Nope.
0%.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
It doesn't look like anything recent. It's not like she was up there building this herself. It looks like it's been there forever. But it's also in kind of the newer part of the house.
Does the chimney come all the way up through here? Where? This is
Chimney would be on this side. So no.
okay.
Oh well, it'll probably go through like right over here.
So it's like actually outside the wall.
Yeah.
You know what?
Actually, no. Wait, sorry, that's wrong. That should be over on top of the, because you got the stairs up, and the stairs
okay.
are going up. So this is the
So
bonus
this sits
room.
right over here.
Bonus room is all over the garage.
You know what? I'm not a subtle man.
All right.
I'm just going to take the baseball bat and smack it into the drywall.
Okay.
Which,
Just a few places, 3 or 4 places around the room.
Okay.
Do I feel good about myself? Do I feel like a big man?
Yeah, you feel like an asshole.
So, all right, I feel good.
You already have intentions of burning this place down, no matter what.
Yes, I do.
That's foreshadowing from the
We don't have
GM.
barrels of gasoline in the garage for nothing.
So I already know what you're
A
planning.
few holes in the wall that something might be hidden behind.
Yeah.
It's not going to make a difference.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think we can all, we all
Is there any
probably have a
pennies
pretty
up
good
here?
idea of
No.
what's happened,
mirrors.
No mirrors.
right? I mean, this lady has picked up something and brought it in the house that either had something attached to it, she found something in an item and she read it. There was something hidden in there, and whatever it was.
She purchased an antique that has been cursed or is somehow affected by otherworldly forces.
Or the house is the antique.
I'm going to call. I'm going to get on the old phone-a-rooney. I'm going to call back to HQ. I'm going to tell them, dinner party in 10 minutes. Ring me up if you can make it to try to get a call back.
All right.
When they pick back up and they call me, I'm going to be like, hey, do we have any reason to believe that the gentleman that was here that killed himself was here on a mission?
Pauses for a few minutes. No. He hasn't had an active case in months. We don't know why he was at this house.
I'm going to say, okay, the college student that was going to purchase the house, do we know if she has any connection with the Delta Green agent? Maybe she called as a personal favor for him to come over, something like that. Maybe an old friend, colleague. Was he maybe a tutor to her?
No.
She could have been his student.
Nothing.
I'm going to say, okay,
The only connection is Donnelly actually grew up in this town.
that's it.
That's it. He doesn't live there now. He actually lives...
Well, he doesn't live anywhere anymore.
Well...
I'm going to say, here's what we think we have. It's like something on the premises is causing a disturbance that appears to be isolated to this one location. We are still determining what the object or objects might be. We do know that said college student was an active antiquer. If we could get someone to run her credit cards to see if she had made any recent purchases and get back with the information of where that was at or what it would be, we'd appreciate it.
He does make the mention that in your cell phone, the Tucker lady,
The other contact.
yeah, the other contact, actually is a... she works as a collector, and she does antiques. So maybe she can help identify some objects.
Well, unfortunately, this whole house is full of antiques. We don't know what's going to be something, we don't know what to target. So if we knew where she at least purchased something from, or if it has a record, an itemized list of what was purchased, we might be able to get something from that. Otherwise, we'll just continue to search the house.
All right.
Now,
I suspect.
Do we need to roll back downstairs?
yeah, we'll head back down.
Why would the agent remove that desk?
Well, I mean,
We
Patterson
looked it
does
over.
ask about the green box and what was in it and who actually owned it.
Well, I mean, I will be completely truthful with him. Give him the context. The mundane stuff like weapons, containers are to be expected. Some of the questionable things like his personal IDs, the coffin, the desk, things that were moved in that aren't tied to a case that we are aware of.
The green box actually popped up on the radar because it's not listed to... It's listed as Felix Green, which is a cover for a lot of green boxes. That one was not a sanctioned green box.
Okay. That would have been nice to have known before we got on this little journey.
That's why we needed you to investigate it.
Well, we found a child's coffin in it. So you probably should have somebody come pick that up.
Noted.
Anyway, about this desk. I wish we'd given this thing a more thorough search. I have a suspect. Now, didn't you say we found some partially destroyed pictures?
Mm-hmm.
What have we seen on these pictures?
You didn't even bother to look at them.
Well, I've got them.
Did you take them too?
Yeah.
You can tell that they are some of the pictures that were taken of the house.
Yeah.
And roll your, I'll say forensics. Because they are burnt and they're kind of hard to look at.
No, I didn't get it. I ain't close.
All right.
I've lost my ability to forensics. Horrible.
What is your forensics at?
50.
Wow.
Some of them
What a
are
failure.
Yeah. Some of them are older pictures of the house. Some of them are newer pictures of the house. There's one that has... It's partially destroyed. You know, you can't really make out everything in it, but you can see that there's a person standing outside the house and someone's taking a picture of them. But you can't tell if there are more people in the picture. You can see a pair of feet, and like that's the corner of the picture that's like remaining. So there may be other people in the picture.
Does anybody else have forensics? I could roll to know.
Can we tell where we're standing as we're here now?
In the front yard.
I've got a little forensics. I've got 20. 25.
You can spend luck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm doing
Spend
it.
some luck.
Why would I not spend luck on my lock picking when I got the 0?
No, you can't. You
Yeah,
can't luck out of
that
it.
one-
Luck out of it.
That was
okay.
a critical.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So I'm down to 45.
yep. So that means whenever you roll a luck from now on, you have to roll 45 or less.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you're looking at the pictures with him, and you're seeing that, the picture of the feet, it looks like a lady, and if you're looking close enough, you see like another pair of, like one shoe right next to it. So it's probably like a lady's feet and probably a child's foot next to her. That's what you get out of that one. Some of the other pictures are, you can tell they were taken from the big camera from a distance. Roll an alertness.
Are we all back together again? And if so, what room are we in?
I would like to check out the fireplace while we're here.
No.
All right. Yeah, but that's, you think you're looking at closer than he is, so you're seeing that it's probably like a woman and a child in the picture.
Okay.
Let's check the fireplace to see if since these were burnt, maybe they burned them in the fireplace. There might be some other stuff in there.
You can tell it was burned in the box, in that basket.
Oh, I see. Well, let's check the fireplace anyway.
All right. You going there by yourself, or you going to...
Yeah, I guess.
While he's in the fireplace,
It's a pretty good sized fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
we need to go ahead and check out the rest of the house. So I'm just going to room by room the rest of the house, starting at the dining room and going clockwise around the building.
You better take somebody with you when you do that.
You want to come with me, shotgun?
Sure.
All right. And where are you going?
Do we have? I mean, are we just sort of in explore the house mode right now.
Yeah.
We don't really have a centralized.
We don't have a
Where have we
solid
not
lead.
been so far?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
You have been to the kitchen, the den,
The
garage, and the master bedroom and the bathroom. You haven't been
wow.
into.
And
We haven't been
upstairs.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Bo, why don't you see where
You've been on the right side of the house.
So we haven't been in the dining room at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, that's where we're heading right now.
You're going to the dining
So
room.
if you want to go with us,
I'll
that's
go. I'll go
fine.
with you. We'll be stronger in numbers.
All right.
All right.
So
and
you're in the den by yourself.
Where are you going?
I'm going. Yeah.
What are you doing in the den?
You're going with
I'm
them.
searching the
Well,
fireplace.
he's got a shotgun. He's going with him. As they start to move out, I will actually just stop and just stand right here while he's investigating, and that way I can kind of see them going in here and him.
Okay. So you two walk into the den, or the dining room, sorry, and you see a dining room table. It's been screwed to the wall, and there are boxes. It looks like been packed up, and again, either moving in or moving out. It just looks like they're in disarray, but they're still piled up. And that's actually all you see.
Okay.
Yep.
You can go into the other people. I'm heading to the bedroom 2.
All right. You're standing at the foyer pretty much, so you can check out. All right. And you're going to check out the fireplace, right?
Mhm.
You hear someone chopping wood.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over to Larry and say, "Do you hear that?"
Do I hear that?
Hear what?
I'm gonna. That was my response. Hear what?
I am at a point where I can hear the chopping of wood.
I will move closer to him.
Nothing.
That's what I tell you. I hear.
Do I still hear it?
Nope. It stops.
I think someone's having some fun with us.
Someone or something.
Yeah. Is there anything in the fireplace?
Yeah, it's some firewood. It looks like it had been chopped firewood. It's in the fireplace.
Okay. Any foreign material that looks out of place?
Nope.
I'll look up into the fireplace, into the chimney. How's it look?
So you
so
open the flue, get a face full of
Yeah.
ash.
The flue is shut, but looks perfectly fine.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm just gonna give out. I'm gonna give out a holler, just to
A rebel yell.
no.
Oh.
I'm just gonna,
Sound off.
yeah, sound off.
Yep. I will respond.
All right.
It's almost like this place is out of sync. Either we're out of time of it, or it's
Right.
out of time of
Here's
everything
what
else.
I think is in the garage. You heard somebody in an astral plane mowing the lawn, whistling. I heard somebody in the bathtub splashing around. I mean, it's got to be we're hearing something from another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're out of sync. Bedroom 2.
Bedroom 2. All right. So you go through the den. You go down to bedroom 2. Where are you going? Bedroom 2.
Yeah, I was going to bedroom 2.
All right. You walk through the den and you look over to Gene and he's drinking coffee.
As him. I mean, look, it's him, right?
It's him. He's got one of the styrofoam cups in his hand. He's just having a good cup of coffee.
Am I convinced he's having coffee?
Yeah, you walked through here and there were cups of
Right. So I'm convinced
probably
he's
2 or 3
having
week
coffee.
old coffee, and he's just drinking
I think
it.
nothing about it.
You're drinking coffee
Okay.
like it was nothing.
I realize now that do I look down and look at this cup?
Yeah, it's molded coffee. It's nasty.
Well, whatever I have in my mouth, I spit out. And
Did I
set the
see
cup
him
back
do that?
down.
You're looking in the fireplace.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. They happen to be walking through. He's drinking coffee. Roll a sanity. You don't know why you just picked up a couple week old cup of coffee and started drinking it.
84, I miss.
just one.
What's on your second page of your sheet there?
Items.
He's got a real sheet.
Yeah.
All right, so you're all going to room 2?
Well, before that happens, I immediately, like, Aaron,
T-Mac.
T-Mac, did you see me pick up that nasty coffee cup?
No, I was in the fireplace.
I was actually drinking out of that. I think I'm gonna hurl.
Did you just suddenly realize you were drinking coffee?
Out of nowhere.
That's what
out
happened.
of the blue.
That's what happened with my dishwashing experience.
I'm immediately gonna holler again. Sound off!
These two are walking right past you.
Oh, we jump. You all just watched me go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
know.
the
We're in
reason
a
why
haunted
you're
house.
noticing that
Stuff
you were
like this
drinking
happens.
coffee.
Wow.
I'm okay. I'm going to be like, okay. Because I wasn't looking at him when he started, right?
Right.
I just noticed that he was eventually doing it. I'm going to go back. Okay. If we're not looking at each other, things happen. So this is.
We all just gotta look at each other.
I'm gonna pull out my cell phone, my real cell phone, and I'm gonna say, gentlemen, stay here a moment. I'm gonna go into bedroom 2, and I'm going to close the door.
All right.
Well, first of all, is there anything strange about bedroom 2 that makes me want to run away?
It's looks like a child's room.
Oh, lovely. That's fine.
It looks like it was in the midst of being renovated when the house was vacated. We'll say
Right.
that. Half the room's wallpaper has been removed, revealing a blue sea filled with cartoon ships. It's like an early pattern of ships, like old school Popeye style ships. There's some congealed paint cans, some tarps, and it looked like it probably was a kid's room.
Okay. I'm going to take my phone, I'm going to prop it up on something, and I'm going to hit record. And I'm going to I have electrical tape with me. I'm going to tape my hands so I can't pull out a gun or anything like that.
All right.
And I'm just going to kind of set in the moment. And I'm going to tell these guys, 15 minutes, come get me. Otherwise, just leave me be.
Okay. And y'all are watching the video feed?
No. No, this is
You
just
just
local record.
Okay. All right.
So they can go off and do their thing.
While he's doing that, I'm going to ask forensic guy over here, T-Mac, how many bodies do you think that amount of blood came from? Do you have...
Don't say 4.
You want to roll for that? Or would I just know it?
4.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. So what are you 3 doing now?
How old does that blood look?
We're looking at each other.
Does it look super fresh?
There's fresh blood on top of old blood. The old blood was from Yamila, who was 8 months ago.
Okay.
And then the fresher blood is about 2 weeks old.
So where do the other 2 bodies come from? Is the other 2 fresh? Or
There's
not
4
fresh?
people here.
It's
There's
an
enough
amount
blood
of
for
blood.
4.
It's just the amount of blood that was in there.
Okay.
A lot of blood.
It's 4 fresh bodies worth of blood.
Well, all the blood that's on the floor, it's already dry, so there's no fresh blood.
Gotcha.
But it's just, it looks like it could have been 4 people's worth of blood in there.
Okay.
So only one of us is making it out.
Just remember, guys, in about 15 minutes, someone has to come get me.
Okay. Oh, did anybody set a timer for that?
Of course, we might be taking out the garbage, doing the mowing the yard, and painting.
Taking a bath.
Yeah.
Can I be allowed to have a watch?
Yes.
I'll set the timer for 15 minutes.
All right. So,
Although we've got about 40 minutes before I'm going to go to trick or treat.
all right. I can kill you on that time.
Wah, wah.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Yep. You still got the bedroom 3, 4, and there's another bathroom.
Let's go do that. Let's go
I'm
check
gonna walk.
out.
I want to walk outside. I'm gonna look around the exterior of the house for an entrance to crawl space.
All right. Roll alertness. And it's going to take you a few minutes.
That's fine.
And you two?
I'm gonna head to bedroom 3.
I rolled 100.
Ooh.
How can we have 2 of those this game already?
Now, is 100 different than 0, or are those like the 2 that are bad? 100 and 0, or the bad rolls?
100 is all zeros.
That's what I rolled.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a tens place with a zero.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
That's 2 tens places. Yeah,
Because
so...
it wasn't an alertness check. It's not like it was a sanity roll. Or anything.
Yeah, so... roll sanity.
You get hit by a bus.
You are mega unalert.
No.
Did not pass?
66.
Oh, did not pass.
No.
Like with a critical
failure.
critical failure. So you're going to have to take 4 sanity.
Jeez. What the hell happened?
As you're walking out the front door and you're
Do you want some Dayquil or
walking around the house, no, you're
It's just drippage.
focused on like checking for like any access ports or windows or something.
Yeah.
You happen to be walking around where the master bedroom would be, and you look up and there's a face of a woman staring at you in the window,
Oh.
and then she's gone.
Who'd she look like?
Old, long hair, looked like she was wearing one of those old style linen nightgowns.
Did she look happy?
She did not look happy.
They never look happy.
They're never.
So we're talking about some sort of period costume that dates back before the 1950s.
Yes.
Before the 1900s?
If you had to put a guess on it, roll your anthropology. I guess it is. Or is that what you have?
I've got it.
Yep.
No. Oh, no, yeah, 45. I did get that one.
All right. If you had to guess, 1930s style.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to try to take a mental picture of what I saw. I'm sure it's probably burned in my head.
Yeah, that's pretty much burning in your head.
All right.
Okay, you two.
I am going to continue
I don't
to
know.
hunt,
See, are you going with me to
No,
bedroom?
we're splitting up.
Okay.
I'm going to.
So I'm going here.
I'm going to bedroom 4.
All right.
He's going to bedroom 4.
Dumbasses.
You can record
All right.
more. Because we can move it out. Since we're not about to go live anymore if we don't want to.
So you walk into bedroom 3.
Yeah.
And it's a small bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
It joins the hallway and shares a bathroom with bedroom 4.
Okay.
The only thing that's in this room is one of those old lime green rugs.
I walk over with my foot and move the rug.
Well, we're going to jump over to room 4 real
Sure.
fast.
Yeah.
Room 4.
You fall through the hole.
It's a small bedroom. It joins the bathroom. Plain empty. The carpet's been removed, and the only thing you actually see in there is like it had carpet, and they pulled it up, and it still has the tack strips along the wall. That's the only thing that's like noticeably different from the other rooms.
Okay. And there's no adjoining closet or anything for bedroom. There is a closet in bedroom 4.
Yeah, there is a closet.
Okay. I'm gonna look out. I'm gonna look out the window.
All right, so as you're looking out the window, there's an old woman that walks into the room.
She's not happy.
Does she whistle a happy tune?
She is not. She's actually, what's your languages?
Latin.
Latin?
Let's see if I got anything else. I got nothing else.
Is it regular or pig?
Probably pig Latin. Yeah. Well, you can tell. You don't know what she's saying, but she's walking in, swearing to herself in Italian.
So I can kind of understand. I know she's swearing.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, she just walks in and she's standing in the middle of the room just swearing to herself.
Okay. So, so obviously I'm looking at her. And I just, I'm one of these people, I just like to observe. So I just, for the time being, I just sit there and I just watch her and I'll wait for her to notice me.
She kind of looks up. And she sees you and she just smiles.
I have that effect.
And then vanishes.
Yeah.
Make your sanity.
Pray for sanity.
Miss.
What'd you get?
87.
87. Okay. Take a 2.
We insane.
Getting close.
What's your break point?
48.
Oh,
I'm still
you got all day.
All right. We're going to go back to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How you doing?
I don't know. Tell me.
How you feeling about this room?
I moved that carpet with my foot.
You move the carpet with your foot, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're moving the rug with your foot.
Yep.
And you're hearing splashing coming from the bathroom.
All right. Hold on. Sorry. Right.
Right there.
Right there.
Yep.
So I have to go back out this door.
It's actually adjoining. I don't know why it's like that, but it's adjoining.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can go straight. That's
Yeah.
not actually a closet. I can
Right.
just go straight through. All right. I'm going to pull my flashlight and gun and walk in there.
All right. There's a child in the bathtub.
What does
And
the
it's-
child look like?
Roll a sanity before I tell you.
Oh, look at me.
39.
Darn it. So you take 1.
All right.
The child is a small boy, probably about 4 or 5,
Uh-huh.
and he's splashing in the bathtub like he's drowning. Face is blue because he's been under the water. He's just splashing around.
Come on, lifeguard Larry.
Mm-mm. Not me. Not me, son. I don't believe this.
He's drowning.
I'm
That
gonna
explains-
I'm gonna pop off a couple of rounds in this fool. No, I'm gonna
Sound off.
I'm gonna actually vocalize what I'm seeing. I've got a child in the tub that looks like they're drowning. Male, about approximately.
5-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throughout the house.
Nobody hears anything?
This might explain
No.
what's in the coffin.
No, you don't hear a response from anybody.
All right. I'm gonna close my eyes briefly and then reopen them.
Yeah, there's still a child in front of you drowning.
Help him.
I'm gonna reach over there and grab that child out of the tub.
It disappears.
Is there water in the tub or anything?
There is not.
Nothing at all. I'm backing up out of that room.
Good move.
Quickly.
Good move.
And I'm going to check my perimeter as I back.
All right. Let's go back to room 4.
That's me.
That's you.
What else?
Yeah.
We have another lady of another nationality.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Are you gonna stay in the room?
I'm gonna move back to the window.
Back
Actually,
to the
I haven't left the window. I'm still standing in front of the
Yeah,
window.
you just turn around like.
I'm just gonna
lady.
just turn around. Do I see anything out there?
You see him wandering around
All right.
aimlessly.
I'm gonna. Can I open the window? Is it unlocked?
Uh,
Can I unlock the window?
You can.
Okay.
Your strength is strong enough that you can probably
Just
open.
open up. I'm gonna say,
He's outside walking around?
no, T-Mac. I'm gonna say, hey, T-Mac.
Yo.
You see any old ladies in these windows?
Yes, I did.
I think I saw her too.
Was she pissed off?
She was till she saw me. Then she smiled. All women smile when they see me.
Uh-huh. And that's right before you go insane.
Can I hear this conversation since I just backed out
Yes.
into this hallway? Then I'm going to head that way.
All right. You walk in there. You see him yelling out the window.
All right. I'm just gonna walk up beside him and
All
start and start hollering out the window too. Guess what just happened to me?
That we actually had corroborated what you saw in the bathroom earlier.
Yeah, and then so
Different
I
bathroom.
tell him that I heard splashing, but I did not investigate. But maybe
This-
it was the same sort of deal.
And this is what I what I tried to holler before.
Do you think we should wait till nightfall?
No.
Yes.
Can I ever find anything a crawl space entrance?
No. You did not.
Has it been 15 minutes yet?
Oh yeah, Brent.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah. Your alarm just goes off.
Oh, well, I turn around and immediately go to bedroom 2.
Bedroom 2.
Yeah, right here.
All right.
Right here.
You open the door.
Uh-huh.
Brent seems to have pulled the tarp around himself, and he's just kind of like rocking back and forth in the corner.
This was his costume on ARG the other day.
Yeah. That worked great.
He,
with
he
the
looks
mic, by the way.
extremely comfortable, just like a child wrapped up in a blanket, but it's a dirty old tarp.
Let's drown him in a tub. Oh wait, sorry.
Does he see me when I come in? Does he, acknowledge that I've walked into the room?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Brent. You're apparently wrapped up in a tarp. Very comfortable. Your hands are still taped up, so, you just pulled it around yourself. So
Well, I'm going to.
roll some sandy first.
All right, that's fair.
Oh.
So how many do I lose?
Did you lose?
No, I didn't crit lose, but I did not succeed.
Yeah, go ahead and take 4.
All right, that's
Because
cool.
you were actually, expecting this. You had your hands taped up, so weird stuff didn't happen to you, and guess what? Weird stuff happened.
Well, I'm gonna grab the phone. I'm gonna watch the footage and see if I can figure out what happened.
More sanity loss.
Yeah, roll sanity.
I'm not watching the phone.
Nope, failed it again.
Just take a 2 on that one. Because you see yourself.
Well, hold on, because I'm gonna be honest about this. I'm gonna be watching over his shoulder. I just
You can't help yourself,
It's human
can
nature.
you?
It's human nature. I was gonna try to let that slide. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would absolutely be going.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll.
What is that? Is that a 10? I rolled a
0-0.
no. Sorry, it was that.
Yes.
You rolled 0-0-0.
Yeah.
That is the third one.
No, it's a one.
You're playing with my dice. Yes, that's a 10 and a 10.
Oh,
Well
So
done.
you rolled 100.
Yeah.
That's a critical failure.
That's a super botch.
On a sanity.
on a sanity check. How many sanities is that?
You're going to take 4. Because we're seeing the same video, but 2 different videos. You see yourself putting the phone, taping it to the wall, angle the room, and then it kind of goes fuzzy, like white static after maybe 5 minutes. And you're seeing, him just go in the corner and start, getting all comfortable, and then the tarp is getting pulled up around him like he's being tucked in.
So in my viewing, I see me wrapping myself with a tarp.
No,
and
it goes to static.
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything. You
Well-
see yourself setting a thing, and then it just kind of goes. Psh.
I know what I would say. I'd be like, "Holy crap, that is messed up.
I'd be like, "What?"
Who wrapped that tarp around you?"
And I have no
You
idea what
have
he's
no
talking
idea.
about. Dude, I'm just sitting there.
No. You go over in the corner and start getting all comfortable, and the tarp comes up over you like somebody's tucking you in, and wraps around you.
I'm gonna be like, Tomas, Darius, come here. I'd be like, you two need to watch this and tell us what you see. We're getting conflicting
All right.
reports.
Well, that means we're both rolling sanity. I
Yep.
guess.
I don't want to.
You're not going to tell me you're not going to watch this video.
I don't want to see the video.
I'm gonna be like,
I was
dude.
the first person to say I don't want to watch the video when he said I'm going to watch the video.
I'm gonna be like, man, it's nothing. I'm just sitting
I
there.
just took a major sanity loss and I'm freaking the crap out. I don't want to see your weird video.
I'll be like, Demarius, will you help us
Yeah,
out?
I'll help you out.
I am not curious.
28. I passed.
You passed. You don't take any sanity, but the video goes fuzzy.
Now I see what he says.
But well, that's 2 votes for you're crazy. It's like, come on, Tomas.
How many are you down?
It's T mine.
It's great, isn't it?
Why do I need
So
to
I'm
watch?
I mean,
actually-
just
I have to roll
look.
like 49.
You're actually just now coming to the house, right?
Yeah, I was
He's
outdoors.
gonna, he's gonna
remember?
come back around
So-
and come in.
You are actually coming in the back door. Everybody else is at room 2,
Okay.
talking to him. You see a guy with a shotgun walk into the kitchen.
Oh, is it one? Oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
Do I recognize that person?
No.
What's he look like?
Old man.
Does he see me?
No.
So I haven't walked in yet. What's he doing?
He just walks right through the dining room, or right through the den and into the kitchen.
Okay.
And from where you are just stepping in the den, is just past the fireplace. You can see into the kitchen where he's standing.
Uh-huh.
You can see him put the shotgun under his chin. Boom! Roll sanity.
Way to step in there, Aaron. Good job.
I couldn't do anything.
You couldn't do anything or wouldn't do anything.
I think you wanted that man to die.
Blood on your hands.
32. I made it.
You're gonna take a 1. You just watched something or someone blow their head off.
Okay. I'm going to look at... I'm going to turn my head for a minute, clear my head, and then look again into the kitchen.
Nothing.
Okay. I'm going to text Brent. I just saw a man come into the kitchen with a shotgun and blow his head off, and then he was gone.
And be like, okay.
What?
That's right, because I was getting ready to text active shooter on level 1, but now...
I'm going to say, listen, we need more eyes on this than just us. I'm going to upload the video to the conspiracy forum with a big thing saying, what do you see? And I'm going to put it up there.
Everybody's going to say blue dress.
So I'll put that up
Gold
there.
dress.
I'll put that up there under my alias and wait a few minutes and see what the
Alright.
responses are.
Yep. Not getting any responses.
Out of time.
But I can confirm it uploads properly.
Yeah, it says
Everyone
it
that
uploads.
watched it went nuts.
It's the ring.
All of a sudden you hear thousands of shotguns going off across the nation.
Mission accomplished.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to say, I'm going to stay in the little girl's room or little child's room. And I'm going to say, let us help you.
Okay.
Nothing?
No?
I'm going to be like, okay. But take the baseball bat out and just start wrecking the room.
Okay.
I'm going to move out of the way of the baseball bat. Out of to the hallway.
Are you two going to do anything? Besides watch mayhem?
I'm going to start like kind of.
You know, we
checking
still
around.
haven't. Nobody's been upstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
went up.
Yeah.
Did
Me
you
and
go upstairs?
Rock-
me and
Rocking chair.
Ace went upstairs.
Rocking chair. Eh? I'm gonna go into this. Yeah, I think we've been everywhere now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, Gene, we need to keep eyes on each other at all times.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand outside the door so I don't get hit by the bat.
Roger that.
Let me see that for a second. What's that? Have we actually looked in the backyard?
Yeah, you were
Twice.
You
just
were
in the
just
backyard.
in there and saw the lady in the house.
In fact, you did it both times.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't exactly sure
You're
about
Mr.
what
Perimeter.
part of the perimeter.
Yeah.
So I can see him, right? Because he's standing in the back.
Yeah, if you're standing at the doorway of the hallway that leads to the 3 rooms,
Yeah.
technically, yeah, he's in the
The-
kitchen
Oh,
entrance.
okay. Yeah. All right. Absolutely. About this eyes on thing.
So I wrecked this room. No spirits seem
Nope.
pissed off. Nothing.
Nope.
These seem to be these reoccurring specters of past events, sort of a deal. You know, a guy killed himself in the kitchen, kid drowned, old woman came in mad. These are like recordings of the past, spiritual reflections of
Except somebody covered me up with a tarp.
And there's a whole lot of blood in the master bedroom.
A whole lot of blood.
I mean, we've had interactions where they've been gentle and kind with us, and they actually haven't.
When were they kind? I missed that part.
They
The woman
covered
gave
me
me
up.
the eye.
That's
bedroom
not kind. She made me go
eyes.
crazy.
Crazy.
You're
in a
hearing a phone ring from room 4,
Okay, I go to investigate.
right? It's coming from the closet.
Okay, I open the closet door.
There's one of those old school rotary phones.
Oh man, I love those things.
Yeah, I mean, they're amazing. I used to have one in my house, so they're creepy as.
Yeah,
And,
I hate to do this. I've been hiding this forever. I gotta go.
watch camera.
it's okay. Just knock all the cameras down on your way to the bathroom.
Sorry.
The phone's ringing, but
still
it's
hitting
not
it,
connected to anything.
I am so sorry.
That's okay, Larry. It's fine. Just move the tripod that way a little
I'm
bit.
just
You
gonna-
should be okay.
Let me go this
There
way.
we go. It's all good. It's all good. You're good.
Got it.
Okay, rotary phone in there.
Yep.
Okay, so before I pick up the phone, I look. There's nothing at all unusual about the closet other than the fact there's a rotary phone on a
That's
table
it.
in there. All right. Let me look at my skills.
Did I answer the phone?
Well, I'm going to answer the phone as I review my skills in my mind.
He's gonna answer the phone in Latin.
Yeah. Okay.
The wall.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up the phone.
All right. You guys say answer it normally. Hello.
Hello.
All right. You hear this Italian woman's voice
Oh.
on the line,
Okay.
and she says, "Oh, hello. Is Arthur there?
I'm going to say, this is Arthur.
You're not Arthur. Is Yumila there?
Yumila? No, she's not.
Okay. Is Andre there?
Andre? And I pause. And I say, he just left.
Oh,
Is there something I can help you with?
is Amanda there?
No. Can I take her a message?
No. Is Lewis there?
Listen, madame, he said, using his Italian. There's nobody here but me, T-Mac, Gene, and Ace.
Oh. You're wrong. Isabella's there.
Okay. Who's Isabella?
Is Isabella there?
You just told me she was there.
Isabella's there. Can I talk to her?
Let me check. Now I look back over my shoulder. Nobody's there.
No.
I'm
your
sorry,
best girly
ma'am.
voice.
And she just keeps repeating.
Okay, so yeah, then I try it. I say, "This is Isabella.
You're not Isabella.
What are you talking about?
Isabella is there.
That's her
Isabella
best.
is there.
I'm pretty sure
She's
you're
Italian.
not
Shut up.
Isabella."
Too many cigarettes.
I'm talking about him.
But her voice saying Isabella is there and just keeps getting higher pitched and higher pitched
Okay.
until after
Do I become alarmed?
it turns into a dial tone.
Oh. Okay. So I just hear the dial tone, and then I'm like, and then I just put down the
Yeah,
phone.
star 69, that one.
Yeah, it's true.
Not on the rotary.
Not on the rotary.
Okay, so I put down the phone.
So make a sanity roll. 'Cause
All right.
You just talked to a voice on a phone that's not connected to anything.
Ooh. Easy. Got it. 30.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to.
Go insane.
No, yeah, I'm not that far off, man. It doesn't take much for Ace.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
You're still in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
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 There's a straight razor on the counter.
Okay.
All right.
Don't look at me. Was it there before?
No.
I'm going
Better go
to.
pick that up. Is it tangible?
Yeah. You pick up the straight razor.
Put it in my pocket. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to be like Darius.
No,
Let's-
I'm
Jane.
I'm Gene.
I'm sorry, Gene.
Yeah.
Like, let's.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And I'm going to. I heard him talking to nobody, right?
Right.
I'm going to go to ask him what that was all about.
And I'm going to say, there was this phone. This phone was ringing, even though it was disconnected. And there was this
It's
Italian
15
lady that
minutes,
was
man.
asking for all these people.
What
and,
phone?
And I look back and there's no phone.
I'm gonna be like. Okay. We need to stay eye contact with the other person at all times.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
Let's
where
go
is
get-
T-Mac?
Yeah.
You got to roll out?
So I did pick up the straight razor.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a look at it. Any fingerprints, blood, any caked action?
No, it's one of those really nice ones. Folds out,
Uh-huh.
wooden and ivory.
It looks
ingrained.
antique.
Very antique.
Okay.
So, do we come through the house?
Yeah, we're gonna come looking for a.
There. Yep. He's in the kitchen
I'm
holding.
gonna go look. This was
Straight
on the
razor.
counter.
Do we see what?
Yep.
I'm going to. I'm gonna be like, can I see that?
Yep. You hand it over.
I'm going to. I'm going to look at it. Does it look antique?
Yeah.
Like it's there. I'm going to take it and put it face blade down onto the counter and take my ball bat and smash it just to dull it.
Okay.
I was actually gonna throw it in the yard, but or I put it down the drain of the sink. Anything.
Good thinking.
It's all good.
I'm going to pick it back up. It is the
Yep.
blade's been
Smash.
mangled,
Yep.
not sharp anymore. I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to put it with my stuff.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get killed by a dull razor. Those are much more painful cuts.
I'm going to
Okay,
say.
so we're all together in the kitchen.
So I'm going to say, did anyone see this razor when we came in?
Absolutely.
Nope.
No. of
This
course
is the
not.
only tangible thing that has appeared that we could interact with.
Right. Everything else has been.
And it just so happens that Connolly or Donnelly was killed
With a razor.
with the straight razor.
So one has
And
to
you know it.
wonder.
And Yumila.
Oh, and Yumila.
So one has to wonder if this item is of extraordinary properties.
We can take it back with
I've got a cult.
Me too.
Okay.
Well, you both of you. Well, do you have more than 10?
No.
I have a cult too, but it's only 10.
All right. Well, let's
I've
all.
got 60.
Oh, well, there you
Yeah,
go.
10 in a cult's kind of like reading one of those National
Right.
Geographic mysteries.
Right.
I read a book
Do
about
I
the
need
environment.
do I need to roll it?
Text.
Heck yeah. Does your occult history say anything about possessive killing blades?
31.
No.
It
It
doesn't.
It seriously just looks like an antique blade.
Well, not so much anymore. It might need some restoration.
A little restoration. You all are like talking amongst each other, looking at the blade. You just smashed it. You see a old woman walk into the master bedroom.
We all see her.
You all see her.
Did you all see that?
I'm going to tackle her.
You go right through her.
I'm gonna follow her.
You're going. When you tackle her, are you going through the actual door?
I mean, I'm going to football tackle her. So if I don't hit anything,
Roll a athletics.
Idiot.
the highest skill, and I fail it.
You, football charger, you run, you jump right through her,
Right?
you land square in the room. The door closes.
Oh, crap.
And we all see this.
Yes.
I'm going to that door and putting boots to it.
Okay.
Does it open?
Nope.
I'm trying to jump out of a window. Wait, what room are we technically in at this
Master
point?
bedroom.
Yeah, I am jumping out a window.
You're physically going to break the window?
Heck yeah. I'm a
All right.
football player.
All right.
I don't think I have my helmet on, do I?
Nope.
You just happen to bring your football helmet with you.
I have a
it's
Kevlar lined football helmet.
Yes.
That's awesome.
As you are running towards the window to jump through it, the woman appears again.
She didn't stop me last time.
She slaps you away.
Oh. I'm trying to kick this door down.
She just slaps you and
So
pushes
now
you.
she's physical.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say Isabella.
She doesn't say anything.
It's like, we're here for Isabella. We need to talk to her.
She starts stepping back and goes into one of the mirrors.
I'm going to mentally note which one.
It's the one closest to the one that was broken.
Okay. Once that happens,
You still see her in the mirror.
right,
Like she's standing in the room.
and I'm going to keep my gaze on her, and then I'm going to run and jump out the window.
All right. Roll your athletics.
A 1.
Yeah, you jump out that thing, smash it. You're doing the cool little duck and roll right out the window.
Let me tell you something. The football helmet's going on.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this crap.
Yep. The door opens.
I look in. What do I see? I just peek in.
The window's fine. He's gone. And there's nobody else in the room.
Fellas, where'd he go? Look at this.
Do I see them?
No. You're still tucking and rolling.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm not entering the room. I'm just like,
But you see the broken window.
No.
he said the window was
window's
fine.
Window's
fine.
fine. Sorry.
I'm gonna step into the room.
Step in the room.
Mm.
All right.
I'm gonna go check the bathroom to see if he's in there.
All right. He's not in the bathroom.
Okay.
The door closes behind you.
Okay.
You see a woman
Uh-huh.
standing in the mirror.
The one right next to the one that was broken.
Well, you're standing looking in the bathroom,
Oh, in the bathroom.
and then you come back out to look around because you hear the door closed. And so you're turned, and the one that's directly over here,
Mm-hmm.
like he actually went out this window over
Sure.
here. And that's also the one that was broken.
All right.
So you're here,
Uh-huh.
and you see her reflection here, but she looks like she's standing behind you.
All right. So I'll start walking towards the mirror.
You see her have something in her hand.
Oh, crap. I'm going to spin around.
Roll a dodge.
Might be victim number 1. Always go out the window, kids.
Oh,
41. I missed it. That was a 41. I got a 30 dodge.
You want to spend? Can you spend luck?
You can not in combat.
Not in combat.
Yep. You feel a broken blade slice your throat,
Uh-huh.
and you take 3 points of damage.
All right.
Wow. I just saved a man.
Yeah.
No, you actually made it worse.
Oh,
I told you.
Now it's a serrated blade.
Now, can we see what's going on in there?
The
I'd
door's
rather
door's
get a lot
closed.
cut. I'd rather get a little hurting
Well,
cut than a lot ouchie
This
cut.
is what you hear.
Are you going to start shooting randomly, or are you going to start shooting
No,
at the
at
mirrors? Okay. You start shooting the mirrors, or at her.
Hit the deck
Start
mode.
shattering the mirrors.
All right.
Yep.
Do I still see her anymore?
She's in different mirrors.
Oh, okay.
Just going to keep shooting.
Yep. Mirror,
You two
mirror,
hear
mirror.
the mirror shattering and the gunshots.
I'm hitting the deck.
Just hit the deck.
Yeah. There's a guy next door shooting through
That
an
sounds
old
like-
house.
Yeah, I'd see Aaron and I'd just do what he did.
Hey, boom.
Right.
I mean, I don't have. He's got the shotgun. I've just got a little
Yep.
pistol. I'm not gonna be doing no damage.
And you're outside. You're going back around to the garage.
No, I'm not.
Or are you just going to stay outside?
I'm first of all, I'm gearing up. I'm
All
putting on all my crap, and I guess I hear this gunfire.
Yes.
First thing I'm going to do, call in help.
Okay.
I'm going to say we are under attack. Give the address, code it out, and then I'm going to check my belongings, make sure I still have everything,
You do.
and
Except for the blade.
I no longer have the knife.
Yep.
Do I feel like she took it from me
No.
through physical means, or do I feel like no?
No.
Okay.
Because you're like, I was outside. It was right there. Now it's not.
All right. I will. I guess I will. I will circle back around to the garage.
All right. Well, your SUV's in front of the garage, so
Right.
you going back through the garage?
Oh no, I'm not going in back in the house.
Okay.
No. I've had enough house time.
Okay. Roll a dodge.
Because my assumption is they're shooting at her and they're winning. Good job,
That
team.
is that. Yeah, it's that's an 89.
Oh gosh, you missed another one.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna make it here soon. Oh.
The door opens. You see
Oh man.
Gene laying in the
You missed that.
laying
his
in
own
the
blood.
floor, pull of his own blood, razor blades in his hand. Same spot that the tape outline of Donnelly was.
You dead?
I don't know why y'all looking at me. I'm dead.
Guess what? It's also time I gotta
Yep.
go.
Well, Larry, welcome to your new role, Thomas.
Sorry, dude. You didn't die, right?
No.
We're gone. Time to burn
Out of the
this
house?
joint.
Burn it down?
Oh heck no, I'm not, of course. Yet.
We don't know where he went.
Yeah, you just disappeared to them. So these two now are freaking out because,
No, not me.
well,
Those two.
you're going to take him for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
So you get the good chair.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you staying?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'll stay and play.
Okay, guys.
See you in a
I gotta
bit.
look at my new skills. I guess I don't
They're
need this.
different.
I mean, you can still have your note sheet.
Both of you go ahead and make your sanity. Because one of your agents just sliced his own throat in the...
Oh, I missed. That's a 60.
I got it.
6.
38.
I missed it by 6.
You rolled a 66?
Yeah.
That's a critical failure.
Oh.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, take a 6 sanity.
Oh, that's
What'd you
not
roll?
good. I got it. 38.
You got it. Take 2.
Okay.
Okay. That's actually. Let me do this.
I can't take too many more. That's for sure.
Yeah, did you go past your break?
No.
Boy, I'd love to have such a good
There.
break point. The bad thing about Ace,
Yeah,
he goes crazy at the
Eaters on
drop
the
of a
edge,
hat.
yeah.
he does.
Okay.
Yeah. Out of the house.
Out of the house? Out of the house?
Out of the house.
Yeah, let's get out.
Well,
of here.
I don't know anyone's
out.
dead.
Nope.
So I'm at the garage looking to go back in.
No.
We meet you. We say, hey.
You hear T-Mac going, out.
Wait.
Which way you're exiting the house?
Through the garage.
Through the garage? Okay.
You do see me wearing a football helmet with a baseball bat and a string of balls, getting ready to go back into the house.
Okay.
All I don't even know.
That's
where he's
almost
got.
a sanity roll for seeing you in that. But
I think he said all he has was a little pistol. So I'll pull that out. And I'm like,
Okay, I'm in favor of torching the place. We've already got
No.
the gas.
We've got to succeed. We can't
Gene
just.
is dead.
I understand. Well, that's unfortunate.
hey, you just realized that another one of your agents is dead. So go ahead and roll sanity.
Well, you know what? It's so common for Ace to lose agents. He doesn't even care anymore. Yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
what is Gene? Who's Gene?
Take
Gene
one.
who?
All right. So I'm assuming they're going to explain to me that they saw Gene's corpse
Yeah.
with the blade cut.
Yep, same spot.
I'm going to say, okay, stop.
Hammer time.
We know the item. We know the connection. We have to get this out of circulation.
All right.
So, and we also, I can tell you right now, she can become a physical being because she smacked me around a little bit before I escaped.
Right.
Also, do we really think that Gene killed himself?
Mm-hmm.
Almost certainly not.
Right.
We have to figure that she killed him.
Right.
So we need to focus. We need to get that blade,
Okay.
and we need to stop it from doing any more harm.
Let me ask you a question. She was no.
All right.
Her name is Isabel, right?
No,
We don't-
She did not respond
okay.
to Isabel.
So
Of course,
maybe
you didn't
she
respond to anything.
Right.
was the person. Maybe she was the person calling on the phone. Maybe if we can reunite her somehow with some of these people.
Well, let me tell you this much. She probably could have killed me.
Mm-hmm.
And she either chose not to because of something I did or said, or
Maybe because you didn't point a gun at her.
or it's very possible that she targeted Gene for a reason.
It's also getting to be dark.
Nightfall.
It's almost 8 o'clock because you've been there all day doing this stuff.
Right.
So
Well, and we need to know right now is the item what's pulling the entity to the house, or is it something with the house that connects the item? We need to get the item, the razor, and bring it away from the house.
roll your
This-
intelligence.
Football.
Okay.
So we need to see if taking the item out of the house will split the two. So I'm trying to think if there's anything that will help me not die trying to go and get this
Do you
straight
want me to
razor.
get? You want my shotgun?
No.
Okay.
No, Ace doesn't do well with guns.
Okay.
So we have to go get the razor.
Mm-hmm.
That is the number one priority. And then once we have it, we can decide what we want to do from there. Now we can all go in together
Yeah, absolutely.
and do that. Okay, do you think that's what we should do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to all go in as one unit into the room and try to recover the razor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what I suggest. I suggest we go in unarmed. Unarmed, aka like not brandishing our weapons. Because you weren't brandishing anything when you went in before, were you? No, you were brandishing your bat, so
Yeah.
you had an offensive weapon.
Yeah.
So maybe that wasn't the reason. So never mind. Maybe we should. Although, yeah, if she takes physical form and starts smacking us around, maybe then she's targetable.
That's also very possible. I mean, she did one hand slap me to the ground,
Right.
and I'm a big boy.
Right.
So, also, we should probably guard our necks if we can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Here's
look
what I'm
around.
going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look around, and I'm going to find some rags. Okay. Are there some old rags in the?
Yeah.
Okay. And might there be like an old like kerosene lantern or something?
A roll luck on that one.
Okay. 45.
Remember, yeah.
45. Got
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna douse some kerosene on some rags and wrap it up and like make a torch. And I'm gonna light this torch and I'm gonna bring it in because if she makes an appearance in physical form, I might just give her the old
Bernie.
Yeah, yeah.
I am going to. I mean, I have my football helmet on.
Yes. And grenades.
I have those, but we're not advertising that. I'm going to see if there's anything I can put around my neck for protection.
You're looking around the garage, or you're gonna be roll a luck.
No. So what I'm going to do is be sad. Okay, I'm going to take my sports bag and I'm going to dump all the tools out of it. And I've got my helmet on, I've got my bat, I've got my balls, and I'm going to empty my bag and I'm going to take it and cut it to where I can put strips around it to get it as thick as possible, and then take the electrical tape and tape it around.
Ingenious.
I think when I see that, I think I will do the same. I can take strips as well if you'll let me have some.
If there's enough, I'm
Is there
making
enough?
Roll luck.
I'm making sure I've got plenty.
Because you got like one of those big duffel bags.
Duffel
out.
bags.
Yeah.
Nope, 75.
No, there's only he's cutting out like inch wide strips.
Sure.
And, it's a decent sized duffel bag, so he's making. And to be thick enough, he's pretty much slicing the entire bag. So it's going to take you a while to do
That's
that.
Okay, so
fine.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off my shirt, exposing my 9-pack, because I remember she smiled at me. And I'm going to take my shirt and just wrap it around my neck.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Shirt wrap.
Yep. Shirt wrap. All right.
Once we are done, we're going to go back into the room where the straight razor was.
Uh huh.
Is it still there?
No.
Is the body there?
Okay.
Yes.
Jean's bodies.
But here's the thing. She's got to be somewhere. So we just move from room to room until we hear the door slam behind us. Hey, we found her.
I just want the blade.
Should we check back into the kitchen? Where it first
Let's just search the house for the blade, go room by room.
Yeah, we're going to start in the bathroom, since even that's not where he got killed. But that's where he got killed, not where his body ended up.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll start in the bathroom. Do we see any blade?
No.
We're going to move. And when we move from room to room, someone should be standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
So, we'll move to master bedroom.
Did we look, because where did it first appear? In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
And we checked the kitchen.
Well, we're going to get there.
Maybe that's its respawn.
Oh, you wait for us?
Yeah.
All right. Bedroom, nothing.
Nothing.
Utility closet.
Nothing.
Back in the kitchen.
Who's the one like standing at the door?
I would be leading the pack.
Yeah. And
So
you're-
I'm actually physically in the room.
Yeah, you're in the room. But who's standing at the door?
So that the door can't get closed behind
Yeah.
us. Although the kitchen has multiple exits.
So technically marching order.
I'll probably be second.
All right. Well, that means me,
All right.
the anthropologist.
Larry gets to die twice tonight.
Yeah.
Well,
So where would we be?
We're coming out
the
of bedrooms and going like this into the kitchen.
Okay. So which doorway are we talking about?
Well, I guess since we came into this one, you'd be standing right here.
All right.
all right.
No blade?
So no blade.
Well,
Nothing weird happening?
let's just. I guess the next big room is the den. We'll check it for the blade. No blade.
Nope.
All right, bedroom 2. We'll go in there,
Nothing.
except wrecked little girl's room.
Yep.
Bedroom 3. Nothing.
No.
The bathroom. Nothing. And bedroom 4.
So, as you're marching along here, you're kind of focusing on what you're doing. He comes in with a tray full of rotten food.
Like we see this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take the bat and smack it out of his hands.
You realize that you don't know why, but you've just been like, sure, you were covering the door, but you just felt the urge to go into the kitchen and fix lunch for people, and so you're here with a tray, but it's rotten food.
That's now all over the floor.
Yeah. Everybody roll sanity, because you thought he was behind you.
I did
The entire
not
time.
make it.
How much, man?
Got it.
You get 1, you get 2, you get 4.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but you don't want me to lose any more sanity.
Or, yeah, man. Hold on, wait. I may have just crossed my threshold. Yeah, I just crossed my threshold.
Okay, so what you can do is you can take your will,
Uh-huh.
and you can lose 4 willpower.
Uh-huh.
Or actually, you take a d4, and you roll it.
4.
4. So you can mark off 4 willpower, and then 4 points off a bond.
Basically, you call up one of your guys sobbing, and he calms you down a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So you're not going to lose that
2.
4 sanity, but you're going to lose 4 willpower, and
So now I can take off the 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it's called repression. So you're actually taking it and like, I'm going to go home and kick my dog later on.
So then I have to take off 4 of one of these.
Yep.
So,
Since that happened,
all right.
kind of reminds me of things. I'm going to check that forum post I made earlier.
Nothing.
No hits.
Nothing.
That's something's wrong. This
Roll-
conspiracy website's the best in the business.
Roll a intelligence.
Football.
That's weird because you've done this a lot.
Oh yeah, that thing should be blowing up.
Yeah, take one of their phones and look it up.
Oh wait, incognito mode. I don't want them going back to this website.
What post?
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna get annoyed and check the phone. Is the video even there?
Yeah,
Oh,
on your phone, yeah. But there's no post to the forum. Your phone says there's a post.
I'm gonna center a little bit, and I'm gonna grab Gene's body, and I'm gonna drag it outside.
Front door, back door.
Back door. We don't want to alert the neighbors if this doesn't go right.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna take it far enough away from the house that I feel comfortable. I'm outside of any kind of aura.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still all butchered up
Yeah.
in the same way?
Oh yeah. That was a big trail of blood leading from the master bedroom through the kitchen and the breakfast nook through the den.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah.
Ace don't care about nobody.
Yeah.
Well, the only place we haven't been is upstairs. So we got to go upstairs and see if it's up there. Same marching order.
All right. Up the stairs we go.
All right.
Nothing?
You go upstairs and you smell gas.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a crap ton of it in the basement. Or in
It's,
the garage.
it's right above the.
So
the
I'm not
bonus
surprised
room
by
there.
that.
Natural gas.
That's a little more compelling.
Mm-hmm.
No razor blade.
No razor blade.
Chair still there.
Chair's still there.
I'm going to break it.
Okay.
I feel like a big man.
But you're still smelling natural gas.
Like overwhelming.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's time to get out of here.
Yeah.
Beat feet.
Well, I guess we're leaving then.
Okay.
Do they smell natural gas?
You're in the stairway.
Yeah.
You can kind of smell it. You don't.
Okay.
I'm going to call up my phone and be like, where the hell's my backup?
Back up. You never called me.
See, this is where Ace gets a little mad. Be like, gentlemen, we need to step away from this. Everyone get in the Humvee. Let's go find a hotel for the night. First things first, I'm keeping all of my crap on.
Just driving down the road with the helmet on.
Hey, Ace has done it before.
The thing on the neck is still in place.
Poor Gene laying out there in the backyard.
He shouldn't have died. When we get in the car and we're pulling out, is the garden hose still going over to the neighbors?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to get out of range of the house, and I'm going to try again to call in and ask them how many times have I called in today?
Was it once?
Okay, it should have been twice. Should have been 3 times.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let them know that we have an unearthly object of a straight razor in the location of the house, and ask for to be advised on how to proceed. If we can get some information on it, that'd be great.
And we lost an agent.
Oh yeah, and Gene died.
Oh yeah, and that.
We need an extraction for a body.
Adamson is livid. What do you mean? You lost an agent?
Well, he was there, and then he was there with a big gap in his neck, and then he wasn't there. What do you want, man? I've tried to call about 6 times, and apparently I haven't gotten through for any of them.
How did he die specifically?
From our best guess, because he was physically separated from us, not by choice, it appears that he was killed with a straight razor across the neck.
So the same way Donnelly was.
That's correct. And I assure you, sir, it was not suicide.
That's what we're assuming. The team did come back from the green box. There was a coffin in there with a child's body. It was dated of 1966, and the name on it was Anthony Ture, Ture with it's a French name. Our records indicate that the child died in the house.
Maybe because Anthony was one of those people that the lady asked for on the phone. Maybe if we take the kid to the house and just kind of leave it around for the lady to sort of appear in the room with the same, she can see it, and then everybody's happy. She's like, hey, Anthony's here, even though he died 60 years ago.
Well, I mean, that'd be great, but that won't...
It won't bring back Gene, that's for sure.
Oh, no, Gene is... Gene's dead. We have to accept that and move on. But we have to get The straight razor is what's linking all of this together, and us as Delta Green agents have to secure that item. And I will explain to home base that we attempted to recover the item and we can no longer find it. Is there some way, can someone up in Occult Central figure out how we can track this thing so we can recover
I
it?
have 60
Your phone
occult.
rings.
My phone rings? Okay.
I'm going to guess he's Occult Central.
I answered.
Occult Central.
T-Mac.
This is Jane. Where is everybody?
Oh, Gene. It's good to hear from you. Been missing you. What happened to you in the house?
I'm still in the bedroom. Where's everybody at?
I put it on speakerphone. We're right here. Come outside.
The door's locked. I can't get out.
Huh. It looks open from this way. We're standing in the kitchen.
No, we're driving down the road.
You left me in the house?
It was
An accident.
Ace's fault.
Okay, I'm going to...
Everybody make a sanity roll on that.
I was gonna. Is there any way to record that? Record the button.
I have a question before I roll the sanity roll.
Uh-huh.
I'm still on the phone with home base.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to code word to see if they code word back.
I don't know what that
They do.
means. Pause the
They-
game. What does that mean?
Code word. There are words when things get funky and you don't know if you're actually talking to an agent or not. There are certain code words that you can give them that only an agent should know
Okay.
and code word back.
Okay.
So
What do you do when the exterminator is late? Burn down the apartment.
That's the code.
That's a common
I
code.
was going to say,
And it's also a rule of thumb.
Yeah.
so after
cowboy
he
years.
code words, I'm going to code word Gene.
All right.
Yeah.
And he answers as well.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. Yep.
Yep.
Is that a 99?
Yeah.
96.
Oh,
96?
yeah.
Oh, damn it.
It doesn't matter. I'm breakpointing.
All right.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter because I'm at 48, even with what we did before. So
Right.
anything over that,
I'm good.
Oh, he critically succeeded. Maybe he can calm one of us down.
Yeah, you're fine. You two are taking 4.
4?
so hold on. Can I put this on someone else?
Yeah.
I'm just going to break. I'm already driving a car.
Oh gosh.
You know what? I'm going to get... How far away do I think I am away from the house?
Probably about a mile or two. It's only been, side streets, getting back to the
So-
main street.
They don't know what's going on for me. I'm going to slam on the brakes, turn the car around. I'm driving back to the house.
Okay.
I've fight.
Uh-oh.
So that puts me at 37.
So roll your D4 again.
Oh, I just automatically took 4.
Oh, you
Didn't
took
mean
4?
to. Yeah, 3. I rolled a 3. For
All right.
willpower.
Or are you going to try to suppress it or not? All right. You're just in the back seat, staring at your phone. You're frozen. I mean, you're talking to Gene. He knows the code phrase. You saw him with a huge...
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
with
And
deadness.
you're talking to him like it's... He's fine. Maybe he wasn't dead. Maybe he was... Maybe...
You think he would have kicked more as I drug him out of the house?
Maybe...
All right, Matt.
Well, we're headed back to the house, so...
How crazy am I? I'm kicking on fight.
You're kicking in the door and you're going straight to the room.
No, I'm not. I'm going straight to the garage. You know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. You're going straight to the room.
To the master bedroom.
You're like,
Like
This
a
has
moth
got
to
to
a
stop.
flame.
Fair enough.
Yep. If you're thinking rationally, you go to the garage and do that.
Well,
You're not thinking rationally.
I'm going to go in there and I'm going to just start breaking every mirror I see. Every window, literally just beating the crap out of the room.
All right. Are you all going in there with them? Or are you
Nope.
just gonna...
You told me I was sitting in the back seat just
you're-
rocking,
yeah.
looking at the phone.
Yeah, in a couple minutes you'll be fine.
Okay.
But
Talking to
you're
Gene.
still... Are you going to be in the kitchen?
No. I'm outside the house. I'm sort of standing in front of the house, acting as a. If anything happens where you need to have somebody on the perimeter, I'm going to be on the perimeter because I don't think I can do any good in the house. Only bad can come from me
Okay.
being in the house.
So, you storm right through the garage, right through the kitchen, right into the master bedroom. You start throwing your baseball bat at mirrors,
Oh, yeah, I'm
smashing them. Swing one hard time, hand comes on the mirror, stops it.
I'm going to grab the other end of the bat and try to pull whatever it is into the room with me.
Roll a strength.
Here we go. This is where Ace shines.
I failed.
Oh,
I'm going to... Is this a combat roll?
Yes.
Can't luck it.
Yep. So, yeah, it's going to do a series of things right here. So, yeah, we're going to do one more string.
12.
So this is called an opposed roll. And so it's
I-
blackjack.
I beat it by...
It's blackjack.
Oh. Well, that's bad for me then.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. You're being pulled into the mirror.
I'm going to try to turn the bat to where it can't physically go through the hole.
You're being pulled into the mirror.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't turn the bat.
No. You're being pulled into the mirror.
Can I let go of the bat?
Try.
Okay.
Roll a willpower.
A willpower? Well, there's no way I'm going to get a willpower. You mean a power?
No, willpower.
Okay, I had to beat a 10. So no, I did not get it.
Well, it's 50, but...
Oh, okay, then I got it.
You got it? All right, so... You are somehow compelled to hold onto your bat, because it's your bat.
Yeah, thanks, right? It's my
But-
bat.
Do you realize that you are being pulled into a
Somewhere I
mirror?
don't want to go.
So you're forcing yourself, and you really are having to force yourself
She's taking my bat.
to let go of the bat, or you would go into the mirror.
I love that bat more than both of you two combined.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to throw one of my balls in.
Pulling the pin.
Normal ball, not crazy ball.
Yep. Roll your string.
Yep, killed it.
Yep. Smashes the mirror.
It doesn't. Okay, that's why I didn't throw crazy ball. All right, how many more mirrors are in this room?
If you think about the mirrors, they are about 2 foot wide, and they're all the way around the room. So you got about 10 left total.
Well, I don't have anything to break it with, except for my helmet.
Before you do that, make a dodge.
All right. No.
Roll sanity as well.
I did get that.
You see your bat.
I want my bat back.
It's floating behind you. And
Penny
swinging,
style.
Swinging at me?
swinging at you
My bat would never hurt me.
for 6 damage.
Okay, that hurts. That hurts for a lot of reasons.
Thank goodness you didn't take your helmet off before that happened.
Okay.
Are you down by half?
Oh, no. I've got hit
Yeah.
points for days.
Okay, make sure. All right, retaliation. What are you gonna do?
I'm going... Okay. So the bat is floating. Like, if I turn around, I can physically see the bat floating in the air.
No, it's in the mirror.
Okay. So I can only see it if I'm looking at the mirror and see it's behind me.
Mhm.
One of the other mirrors, because I broke the one that was pulled through.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to see, is the door open?
Yes.
I'm going to run to the door,
Mm-hmm.
pull pin, throw in, run away.
Okay.
And I'm keep running. Because if this thing flies out of that room, I'm going to shut the door and just run. Just
So,
run.
Are you going to be doing the closed door throw, release pin?
I'm going.
and
I'm
shut?
going. Yeah, I'm
So
going.
you're shutting the...
Like, I'm going to look around when I see I don't have any options to break a lot of windows fast or mirrors. I'm going to run to the door. I'm going to go as I'm closing it behind me.
All right, do your athletics, which you got that for days.
Got it.
Yep. All right, you're doing the football run, doing more than one thing at one time. You grab the door, you're closing the door as you're throwing the grenade. You shut the door, you
Run.
run.
Sound
out
like you're the
door.
mousetrap commercial. Turn the corner and pop the chute and watch it roll.
Yep. And I'm saying you probably rolled well enough to actually grab him and pull him with you as you go out the garage.
You know, he's outside.
Yeah,
You're
I
all the way
never
outside.
came in.
Okay, yeah,
I'm still in the back seat.
yep.
And I'm not running. Yeah, I'm running. Isn't there like. Yeah, I'm not running back through the garage. I'm running through the. Oh, I guess that would be the quickest. No,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. Out the front door.
Okay. All right.
There is no big bada boom.
You hear a huge bada boom.
Okay.
Lots of glass shattering.
By the way, guys, I have grenades. One less now.
Thank goodness.
And your dealer is dead, so...
Yeah. These have to last me. They don't like giving me grenades. I've killed a few of my own men with them.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have told you guys that.
All right, so...
Well, I'm pumped because I feel like I've won. So can I calm down from my fight?
In a few minutes.
Okay, because I'm running out of the house, all the
Yeah.
to the street.
So you're still in the car. You're outside the house. Shortly after you pull the pin, you throw it in the room. You're running outside. There's a big bada boom. There are police cars pulling up in front of the house. They are drawing guns on you.
I'm immediately surrendering. I've been here before too.
Yeah. You're being arrested.
I accept that.
Yeah. All three of you are being arrested.
All right.
Vandalization, your attempted arson. There's a whole bunch of gas and a hose. You know, it's.
I will.
Two barrels and some gas canisters. full.
Yeah.
I will confess to the officer that we were lured to the house by Gene, whatever his last name was.
Yeah.
There was a scuffle ensued, and we were.
Roll a persuade with 20 penalty.
Got it.
All right. Yeah, they barely believe you.
I'm going to tell them, I understand I'm under arrest. I'm not going to resist.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them details of how we were lured to the house.
Are we within earshot? This is before they've separated us?
You're all
Thank
being
goodness.
separated, and so yeah.
So
He's got a shotgun on him. You've got grenades on you. You're in a car with weapons.
No,
Yeah, you've got a
Yeah.
9.
I have a gun.
Yeah.
Just one.
Your backpack with
Come
your
on.
No. Oh, I don't know what he's got in his backpack.
no,
Cause
a jean.
No, it was in the
Jeans?
garage.
The Mossberg was.
No, the shotgun's in the car, but
in
that's
the
not
car.
in my possession. But all
I
the other
did
weapons
not-
and
hold
stuff
on.
are in the garage.
But you're in the car with the Mossberg.
Right. That's yes.
With the
it's
filed off serial numbers.
yeah, it's in there.
So, yeah. You're all going to jail for a while.
Man,
Hard times.
if it wasn't for the fact that Ace has been to prison before, this would suck.
Yeah. And honestly, there's no way the agency can clear you
Right.
because
Without it being stinky.
you were going through and pretending to be an agent. So when they went to the you store it and they found the coffin that you were at and
We
found
should have
out
took the
that
coffin.
Agent Donnelly was there shortly before he killed himself. You were also telling the other people in the neighborhood that you were a federal agent.
Now, impersonating a federal agent, that's really a minor crime.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, if you weigh it all together, it really
That's
is.
true. It is on the minor
Yeah.
end of the scale.
And the dead body and the weapons, you're all going to be in jail for
And
a
Gene
very...
laying in the backyard
Yeah.
with his throat slit.
But on the bright side, you did explode majority of the house. They did have to call the fire department. And
Yeah, I
put it
usually
out.
call that in before time. Before we
Yeah.
even go, I usually call the fire department and let them know.
Yeah. As you're sitting in jail with your 3 square meals a day,
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Cable TV.
I'm using
Cable
my
TV.
one phone call to call up alternate Ace, see if he can get me out of prison.
I doubt it. You find out as you're watching the news that the house on Spooner Street, or Spooner Avenue, the 1206, has been rebuilt and it's to its former glory. It's actually a nice little piece in the...
Because we didn't get the darn blade.
had nothing to do with the blade.
Really?
Community.
So,
Now,
You missed.
Now here's where we gotta find out how we screwed
Oh,
up.
screwed the pooch.
you had the 2 contacts in your phone.
Yeah.
One was actually the historian, Tucker, and the other one was a paranormal psychologist.
We didn't choose to call any of those people.
You didn't
did
choose
we?
to call any of them. The desk that was in the green box actually had a secret compartment that he missed that had a diary in it and a Italian ritual for summoning the Dark Man. Which actually was controlling everything. You missed all the historical references, like asking neighbors about anybody else that lived in the house, because you were just going in and saying, "Hey, this is what happened." Okay, weird stuff in a weird house. But the Isabella Wheeler was actually sick, and she had a old Italian nurse who was actually a crone for a coven who did the ceremony to cure Isabella. She took all of Isabella's pain and put it in the mirrors. So you actually had to undo the ceremony.
You're saying the right decision was not just to go in and immediately smash all the mirrors?
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the house actually had its own power level, and it was at 25. And each time it used, you all lost sanity, it got more powerful, which is why you all would fail your
That's
power
why
ratings.
it can start hurting us.
Yeah.
And
So the house itself until you do the ritual and get rid of the curse that was on it and Isabella Wheeler, even if you burn down the house, which the guy that shot himself in the face, if you would have done the research, found out that he had bought the house after it was almost burned down, repaired the house, went out, bought a shotgun, some ammo, came home, shot his wife, and then shot himself after penning a note to himself saying it's finished. So even after you burnt the house down, the house itself would have been rebuilt no matter what.
So was the straight blade?
Had nothing to do with it.
It was just a
MacGuffin.
tool to the.
Yep.
Just like your bat became.
I'm gonna have to go back to that house and get that bat. Write it up for next adventure, Matt.
Yeah.
Ace
With
is
the-
going after his bat.
Double ace.
No, real Ace. Real Ace will get out of prison.
In
He
like 50,
always-
60 years.
He
yeah.
always will. He always will.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching on Twitch. We still got four folks with us after 4 hours and 24 minutes. Turbo Kraken, Becky the Bard, Picard 2010, Geos Lake, Dasley. So thank you guys, and we'll be back probably in about an hour and a half or so for Computer Club. So see you later.
Hi, guys.
Adios.
See you guys.
See ya.